What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sandlot Gaming's Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We're running through Tomb of Annihilation module. This is Season 2, Episode 38. We are working our way through the Tomb of the Nine Gods, trying to find a lich who has put a death curse over the land. Yeah, there we go. Nailed the intro. Let's jump into the chat and see what's going on. Nailed it.
All right. All right. Let's see. Andrew, do you want to give the recap for last week?
Jeez, let me try to remember a little bit about what we did. Okay, so we vanquished all the guys in that one room with the meat golem generator thingy-majigger. And I think we decided to try to get a long rest somewhere before going and checking out the pentagram room. And we all got level 10, which was great. And then I know I'm missing a lot of other heroic stuff, so please forgive me.
The
but
butler.
That's about all I remember.
We found the butler. The research guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that dude, totally fucked us and then, warped out somewhere after he took the amulet that we were trying to get from him.
That's right.
I killed him in his hands.
So it's early in the morning, probably like 8 a.m. You guys have gotten up not all that long ago from your long rest, during which time you leveled up, and you brought Withers with you out to this font that you're most of you are standing around right now, and he appears to have tricked you and used the amulet to first show you a vision and then after that warp away.
And he told us that if we teleported, that we'd be zapped to some monster.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible thing. There's some sort of hell-holy trap that if we teleport anywhere, we're going to get fucked.
Anywhere ever, we're fucked.
Yes.
And we clarified that Misty Step was not a qualifying teleport.
Yeah, otherwise, there would be no Gaxif.
Okay.
Gaxif would be a smear on the stone ground.
Fucking grease spot. All right. So, per my reckoning, we have a few different things that we could do now. We have some sort of inky, cloudy jewel that we took out of the butler's office. That seems to be maybe pertinent to one of the riddles on this floor. We could go down the stairs that we've immediately seen to most of our left here. There is also stairs going upwards from the workshop that we busted up earlier that we have not yet investigated. Failing that, there's also that salty pentagram that we mostly just scritched right out of, but it does seem to have another of the perhaps ancient god sarcophaguses in it. I want to say perhaps because the last time I opened something I thought was an ancient god sarcophagus, I ended up drowning in wine. So maybe.
As you do, yeah.
As you do, as one does. And then I don't know what you guys found while we were busy trying not to drown. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know. A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, well, we opened another sarcophagus, and Jingle got himself an amulet, right? A necklace.
Mm-hmm. Nameless and probably a friend. If
yeah, I don't know. Some giant shadow bird took a big bite out of him or something. I don't know what happened there.
So, given where we are right now, I think, and the typical geometry, not that we can think anything's typical, down here in the caves, my dwarf instincts suggest that we should head up the stairs from the workshop to investigate that.
I'm with you on that.
Prior to going down or into Eldritch, God knows what's.
But before we go down further, let's check what's up those steps. You're saying?
Yep. Let's clear this floor.
I'd be good with that.
I'm okay with that.
You don't leave something behind you in the diggings. All right then. If it so barring any narrative interruptions, I will
Okay.
proceed upwards towards that staircase.
Why don't you guys line up on the staircase in the order you're going up it?
Can I?
I assume
wait.
I assume I'm first in the order, so that's
I'm gonna
why.
cast Mage Armor if I didn't.
Whoa, hang on. What staircase we at here?
I think you already did the mage armor.
Okay.
Where
Well-
Ketchum is.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Where's Jingle?
Sorry, I'm
Bitches.
trying to put a. Where are you guys? Give me a ping.
Workshop.
We're in the workshop.
Get a nice line for a lightning bolt.
That's not how we treat friends, Caxif. Friends
No,
don't.
I'm talking
like-
about an enemy lightning bolt, I guess. Not that would ever happen, but
Well, Oddman and Jingle, should we get lightning bolted, we're at half damage. So okay. And Orvex maybe behind us and to the angle until we're up on the plane, just in case someone does lightning bolt us.
Sure. All right. And so you guys head up the stairs, and as you approach the end of the staircase, which is quite dark, you see that there's a door in front of you, and it appears to be one of those stone doors. You've seen this before. It's the backside of a secret door. So you can see the hinges. You can see it's not hidden from you, but you've seen these enough times now to know that on the other side, this door would be imperceptible. You wouldn't be able to tell that this is any different than just a
Sure.
stone wall.
Should I move my icon up the staircase? Because I'd like to open that.
No, I can go ahead and.
Oh, actually, if I could just investigate it first to see if there's anything suspicious.
Go ahead and make an investigation roll.
I'm a little more leery now than I used to be, having been nearly smothered in wine monsters.
Looks legit.
Okay, I open it. God, that's terrible. Oh boy. Oh no.
Hey, I know where we are.
Wait a second.
whoa.
Oh no.
This only
Oh
strengthens,
no.
This only strengthens my belief that we should be checking fucking everywhere. for
Everything.
secret doors.
God, I can't believe it.
I was gonna say, I was like,
My
is this
God.
in that coffin room where the where those ghouls were or something? I was wondering. Yeah.
Ugh.
What didn't we explore up here? Do you guys want to walk around a bit?
I think
No. I'm disgusted. I walk back downstairs.
We could always check out that river, dude.
good.
No more liquid adventures for Tendrum.
And Troy's having the time of his goddamn life here with this one.
Be nice to know everything.
Oh God,
It-
can't
it
believe
is.
it. I'm so mad. I go back downstairs and I'm very upset. I swear never to tell another dwarf that I missed this.
Is everybody go back down?
Yeah, we all ran by this spot about 5 times. So
We did so many times. We thought we were so cool because we discovered the one secret door. Oh, this place. Ugh. So, question the next. Would we like to go down, or do we want to go over to Salt Circle and see if we've...
Froghemoth.
I don't think there's anything else on this floor
Froghemoth
There's
is kind
that
of what's
Salt
left.
Circle
besides
with the
Salt
fiend
Circle,
in
right?
it and a
Yeah.
coffin. Yeah.
That's the ticket. Oh no, wait, there's something north too. There's that descend into darkness to the north.
Oh, that pit.
Up here.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Well, it says
it's
one of the things.
it's on the riddle, descend into darkness.
I'll do it. I can see in the dark.
But I say we do Froghemoth first.
All right.
Wait, what?
The salt circle thing.
What you said, Froghemoth. How do we know it's the Froghemoth?
Because it had a
Because
bunch of frogs on it.
it said only a jewel can tame the frog, and there was a bunch of frogs in the room.
Oh, I missed the bit about the frogs in the room.
And we
Okay.
think
Jingle has a jewel, and who's holding the cloudy jewel that we just got from the butler?
he took it.
No.
No, that was the amulet.
Oh,
I had the amulet. You threw the jewel to someone else.
All right.
There you go.
I take it back for the purposes of just.
So it's
Okay.
a translucent, fist-sized granite.
All right. So Jingle and I both have jewels that might be the jewel. Right. So let's head down to Salt Circle. And I believe I've already informed everyone that there is, in fact, a fiend inside.
All right.
So.
Boom. I'm in the Salt Circle. I'm in the room in the hallway with the chariot.
Here, let me work that out.
I can,
Yeah. Get me over there.
oh, thanks.
So
Oh,
go
I'll
ahead
be
and move
second
where.
again.
I
I'll
don't
go
want
into
to.
second.
I don't want to be in the front. I mean, let's not get crazy
Well,
here.
I will be second. Who's going? up
Also,
front?
we never.
Veteran's already
Oh,
in-
by the way, we still had this guy right here.
Yeah,
which was
and the shield and whatever.
Yeah,
Something
you
about
guys wanna
bowing.
explore that before we go in?
Something about bowing in this room is the key. I'm
Didn't
not
you
sure.
Didn't you guys already open that sarcophagus?
We
yeah,
did.
but there's two other things of question in here, which was one, the shield, and then two, this particular guy had no face or something like that.
So we think this has to do with the bow as the dead god intoned, but then one of the shield itself says like bow before no man or something. It said, or bow,
Right.
don't ever bow ever or something. So
Well, hold on, there was a handout. Hold on, let's look.
Oh, there is for the shield.
I don't think there was a handout for that. Was there?
You did something. Hang on. Maybe I'm making that up entirely. I swear to God, or you pasted something somewhere.
There was a Withers Journal excerpt from last time,
Yes, there was a handout for that. I can read.
and it
to you
sounds
what the
fucking awful.
Yeah, that journal entry is no good.
I don't like anything about what that was.
did we think it would be sunshine and rainbows? I mean,
Well, no, but I mean the fact that they're feeding something that's even worse than what
No.
we already knew was down here is bad. It's not good.
yeah, that's right. What was the story behind that again? They're feeding it. It's like Acererac's not even the big bad. It's like that thing is the big bad.
Yeah, they're feeding it all the
Whole other something around this.
Oh yeah, they're using the soulmonger to feed that thing. That's what it was, right?
All right, whatever. I might be remembering wrong, or you just read it out loud. And I thought it was a handout.
I just read it out loud. I can tell you that the shield on the southern wall says "Bow before no one."
Okay.
One question. Well, let's do it after this. Let's do Salt Circle and then go in there. But Caxif, if you could identify that shield for me, I might want to take a look at it, just in case it's really good.
Well, it's like a giant shield on the wall, right? It's not like a shield
I
you
love
carry.
giant.
It looks like it's at least 7 feet wide. Can you carry something that's 7 feet wide?
I absolutely can. I'm strong as an ox.
Okay. Oh.
Giant shields is best shields.
Can we get clarification from the DM on if this looks like a wieldable shield or not?
So you take a look at it. It's it's possible. It's a bronze shield. It doesn't look terribly modern. It looks like it's pretty ancient and looks more decorative than useful.
Is it welded to the wall?
No, it's actually hanging from some leather straps, like from the wall. Like there's leather straps kind of strapping it into the wall, but it could be removed.
Okay, well, I definitely like to remove it, but maybe we should do the Salt Circle thing first.
And I can identify, but it's going to take a while.
Okay.
I can detect magic.
What do we want to do?
That's going to
Do we
take a
want
while
to do with
also.
the shield, or do we want to do with the circle? I'm fine. I'm honestly fine with either. But we should all be in one place, I think, in case something goes very wrong.
Circle.
Okay, the circle. All right, so Jingle, get in here, because
Whoever has the
might be-
jewels need to go in.
Jingle has a jewel, and I have a jewel.
I have a sapphire.
Gross.
Okay.
But I would prefer to not.
And so
You.
once we enter or break the circle, there is a fiend in here. So what I'm going to suggest is that Jingle and I both step over.
Hang on. I might be able to do something about that.
Oh, if you can make invisible things visible, that would be very helpful because I know there's something in there.
I'd like to cast See Invisibility.
Word.
Okay.
Wow, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
You're so much utility. Wizards are great.
So you see, Mike, within that circle, pacing back and forth, looking at you and looking at your friends, you see a large, probably 10-foot tall, gray frog/reptilian creature. It's got long black claws, black spikes sticking out of its head, and almost like wings protruding from beneath its arms, and rows upon row of sharp, jagged teeth.
Oh man.
Okay.
If I might confer briefly with Gaxif
Currently
and
here.
with Jingle. Yeah. Can I just walk up there for a second and just well, and you two, come on in. Huddle up.
Okay.
I'll
know.
convey all the information you told me to the party for
All right.
expediency's sake.
So what I'm going to suggest is if Gaxif can see it, and we don't know which, if any, of these jewels might be pertinent to it, that Jingle and I go to opposite ends of the circle, and then hold them both up and see if it's more interested in one than the other.
I like that better than where I thought you were going with that. Yes.
I'm trying to be more cautious these days.
I thought you were going to say, let's give them to Gaxif and see what happens. But I like this better.
That's plan B. Let's just, let's just say yesterday was a very bad day for old Ketchum, and I decided to be more cautious. So I'll head around to the back end, and then what say Jingle on 3? Whip them out.
Where you want me?
Gross.
Just right where you are. Right where you are.
All right, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Go right here. All right. 1, 2, 3. Whip them out.
All right, so you both hold the gems above your head, and Gaxif, what you see is that this enormous gray creature looks back and forth and quickly locks in on Ketchum and paces
Great.
right up to it, right next to it.
Ketchum, it's yours. Ketchum, it's yours.
You might even feel a little bit of wind from the creature's breath passing by you. It's tiptoeing right up against that salt line.
Ketchum, it looks like you have the jewel that tames the frog.
So what do you think? Is voice activated? What do you think? Actually, I'd be willing to take 10 minutes if you could tell me more about this jewel.
I can do that, or I can dispel invisibility.
That we know it's there and that this might control it. If we can figure out how to control it, I'll just tell it to be visible.
Somebody want to take a step inside the circle while this thing's looking to catch him? No?
No.
Okay.
You said it. I
mean, it seems to be kind of just locked in on you. Like, I don't know that it's... And based on what we've heard, this jewel, the containment, maybe you can control it while we move in to check this sarcophagus.
Well, knowing that he's looking at it, I definitely will continue to keep holding it.
You don't do a thing.
Gaxif, you do what you think is right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
gonna. All right, so Hillers, you've got it under control, right? Ketchum?
Hell if I know.
Ketchum, don't move.
I will confirm that it is staring intently at Ketchum right now.
Okay,
All right.
so I'm going to gingerly step over, but not collide with the salt ring. Okay.
Okay.
Troy,
So
you hear that?
Yeah, I
As
heard you. So
gingerly
you
as
stepped,
turtles do.
so you stepped past it, up and over the salt ring.
That is correct. Up and over.
Okay. As soon as your foot passes
Oh no.
over the salt ring, immediately the creature poof appears before you, Ketchum. Drool kind of coming out of its mouth, and it turns around and looks intently at Zig.
Stop!
Back
Stop!
up!
I tell it to stop.
Let me go ahead and share what this thing looks like.
Oh, God.
Do that now.
Bad. I'm assuming super bad.
Guys, I just wanted to open a coffin myself. Is that so bad?
All cuddly
No,
and cute.
I mean, I'm all about you. I'm all
Not
about you
all,
opening
it's
it.
not
I
all as
don't-
great as you think it is.
Yeah, it's one. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but I definitely don't want you to get eaten by a demon that I might be controlling before you open it. That would be on me, I feel, to some extent. So I want to tell it to stop.
All right, just a second.
So everybody can see it
Hand
now.
out
Okay.
for you.
I don't have this. Did you display some sort of handout, Troy?
I'm working on
He's
it.
working on it.
Okay.
Oh, boy, I hope this thing just understands common and then it just does what I tell it to do.
Frogs speak common, right?
Because I don't speak Frog. It's not on my list of known languages. I can
Oh,
tell you that
Lord.
much.
There was a turn order thing that popped up.
I saw it. It makes me more scared than anything else that happens in this game. I'm seeing that turn order menu. Oh, that's not good. It's like a baby hemoth.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Well, no, having already been eaten by a frog hemoth, like it's probably not the worst thing that happened to me this week.
Right.
Oh no, wait, that was Jason. Jason got eaten by
Oh,
the
Yeah.
yeah. Totally.
Actually,
Your spirit
this
moves.
this is the one I wanted to show you, but same thing.
All right,
Ray
same-
Slod.
Okay.
oh,
You
crazy.
know, that actually seems like maybe something we can get along with.
Seems he could be misunderstood.
Yeah, maybe. You know, just because you're ugly. What did Disney movies teach us? All right.
Okay.
All right,
the
go ahead.
turn order thing.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and roll initiative.
I'm not going to
Oh,
beat that, so let's hope your turtle AC saves you for at least one
Hey,
turn.
Troy, while I'm rolling initiative, can you tell me about the objects around us?
Yeah, absolutely. So you do see there are 5 pillars in the room, each at the corners of the pentagram.
Is there any debris on the floor?
Not really. You do see the sarcophagus in the middle of the pentagram, and you do see some wooden statuettes depicting small frog creatures on top of that. But other than that, you don't really see anything. Everything seems to be kept quite immaculate, other than the salt.
Okay. So, this guy's looking right at me now, isn't he?
He is.
He's going to definitely try to claw your throat out before.
All right. Does it look like he's making moves toward me?
You don't know
You'll find out in a second.
All right. So, because I would hope that I still have, like, surprise or whatever. I would like
You
to.
definitely don't have surprise.
All right. Well, I would like to step my ass back out of the ring.
Well, you can try that on your turn, but we're gonna start with
Oh no!
Oh no.
Mr. Slod. He turns, looking at you, Zig, and you see his long, taloned claws come up and start to move their fingers, and you see a small ball of fire disappear, and then boop, appears right next to you guys.
I can see that? Wait, no, I can see that. Counterspell if I
You
can.
see- Okay. All right. You can attempt a counterspell.
Counterspell at level 4.
All right. You see the ball of fire appear right between you and Jingle and Oddman Zig, and then you're able to counterspell it. Doop, it disappears.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, there's that saved.
He is going to run up towards them, and that will be his turn.
Ooh.
Jaxif.
Okay.
If I could say, try not to harm it, I might be able to control him.
So who is actually next? Because Jingle has an 11, but it looks like he's next on the turn order somehow.
Oh,
okay.
Because I just forgot to sort it.
No problem.
Ketchum, I assume you want to go before Jingle.
Yes.
I assume Jingle will.
That's fine.
I think I want to.
Because if it doesn't work, I'm going to start taking hits from this thing. So.
I think I want to hold my action. Just basically tell Zig, obviously back up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold my action till Ketchum's turn. Can I wait to see like if Ketchum doesn't have an
Can't really do
effect on it?
that. You could set a reaction.
Okay. Then I'll set a reaction to where if Ketchum's commands don't work on the creature, then I will going to magic missile the hell out of it.
All right. Oddman Zig, it's your turn. He's right next to you. He's stands 3+ feet taller than you.
Whoa.
And he's bearing down on you quickly.
Yeah, well, 3 feet taller than me and bearing down on me quickly feels awesome. I'm going to make a hop and a leap north.
Okay.
Boop boop.
All right. He's going to attack you as you do that.
Fair enough.
Both of his claws. He tries to first. He's going to try to bite you. Hold on. Let me turn off the.
It's only one reaction, though, right? If you say first.
Yes, but I
Okay.
believe that if they have a multi-attack, they'll get to use.
But we don't, right? Or do we?
I don't know. Let's look this up because this is a good question.
Yeah, I don't know
would
either.
prefer we confirm that it is indeed one attack.
Multiple things. Seems like a
I'd
lot.
like to clarify this particular rule if that's possible.
Can he both bite my junk off and
All right,
rip off my face?
It's a single attack. All right. So
Your choice. I'm sure.
What was he doing?
he slashes you with his claws.
You've got a tiny human behind you, Troy. Look out.
13.
It hits you for 13 slashing
Ooh.
damage. Next.
All right.
Clawed form only. That's interesting.
Oh god. He can.
I don't know how many forms slots come in.
Take this one.
All right. So, what I would like to do is set up a reaction of if he comes at me again to attack, a reaction of Thunder Wave at level. Hold on, let me see here. Level 3.
Thunder Wave.
Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry. All right. Yep. So the reaction for Thunderwave sounds good.
If he attacks me, Thunder Wave level 3.
Yep.
With
All right.
with spell points to protect any nearby adversary.
Okay.
Any nearby friends.
Got it. Yep. Ketchum, you're up.
All right. I will take my action to step to my northwest over the circle of salt
Mm-hmm.
hold up the crystal, and speak to the slot and say halt and obey.
Okay.
Alright.
So you step to the northwest, and as it's bearing down, charging at Odman Zig, slashing wildly with its claws, you hold the crystal up and speak those words, and you do see it stop.
Sweet. Good news, guys. We've got a new pet. Very dangerous pet.
So what do you do now?
I'd
Don't
like
touch
to.
my chest. I want this chest.
I'd like to ask it to come over to me
Okay.
and stand down.
All right. It walks over to you, and it's considerably taller than you.
Well, obviously, most things are.
Everything is except
and
Gaxif.
it's looking at you. It doesn't look any happier than when you were in combat with it, but
That's
it
fine.
does seem to be listening to you.
So I'd like to ask it if it speaks common to introduce itself.
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on.
Or if not, to do its best to communicate its identity.
Yeah, you hear within your mind.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You hear some strange language that you don't speak.
I do not speak. Okay. Does anyone and I'll ask the party, does anyone have any multilingual abilities? This thing can communicate through the gem, but I can't understand it.
I do not.
Anyone?
No, not really.
Sorry, I was on mute. I have Aquarian. I can speak Aquarian.
Okay, well.
Aquarian. Well, it is a frog. Okay, so I'll say, all right then. Continue
I
to
can
stand
speak
down.
primordial.
We'll try them both. We'll see
All
if
right.
any of
Do you
see if
wanna
any of
go
this
first?
works. Yeah. So I'll say, all right then. These are our allies. Do not attack, and I will step outside the salt circle. Careful not to disturb it. Around to first Odman Zig. Hand him the gem and let him know that it seems to enable a form of telepathic communication, and to see if he could possibly understand what the slot is trying to tell us.
All right. I ask him in Aqua, can you understand me?
The response comes back, and it is some alien language you've never heard.
So I ask him again.
In Murloc.
You hear something back again, but it's angrier, and you still don't understand it.
I hand it to Jingle and I go, we're dealing with an idiot here.
So I speak primordial. So what I'll do is I'll look around. I'll grab 2 rocks. I'll hold them up over my head and I'll just go clack, 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 and hit them together.
Okay.
Is that what primordial is?
That's why I think as old as possible.
So you also hear a voice in your head that you do not recognize, and he kind of cocks his head as you slam the rocks together.
Would you consider this a small beast?
I'll look over towards Gax and go, "Hey, little man, want to give it a shot?"
Yeah. Would you guys consider this a small beast?
No.
Medium.
No, not at all.
Then no.
Medium at best.
But then no, I would not like to.
So,
do that.
Jingle, if you might hand me the jewel one more time, I've got another idea.
What about our friend?
Orbeck steps forward and says,
Oh, yeah. Give it to Orbeck.
I speak several languages, but
yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, give it to Orbeck.
I don't speak Slod though, and so it seems
it's its own language
that I'll be able to communicate with this creature.
All right. Hand me the gem.
I'll toss it back to him.
Okay. I should have picked Slod.
I'll missed opportunities. So I'll step back into the circle and say, "All right, here's how we'll do this. It's 1 nods for yes and two nods for no. We're gonna open this sarcophagus. You got a problem with that?"
It nods once.
Well, guess what? You don't have a problem with it anymore. You will do nothing as we open it. Ogman, go ahead.
Oh,
Have
great.
at it.
Okay, so I'm going to again gingerly step over, not breaking the salt line.
Yep.
Might
And
not want
I'm
to break any of the
keeping a
pentagram.
good eye
lines
on him.
either. Just in case.
He doesn't move.
I will stay within 10 feet of Odmund whilst he moves around,
Okay.
avoiding salt
Hey,
circles.
Catcher, could you tell him to go to the opposite side of the circle?
Scoot back there. There you go.
All right. So I approach again, stepping over any salt lines possible.
Mm-hmm.
The chest right here.
Okay.
I know this is a long shot, but I would like to inspect the sarcophagus for traps.
Okay. All right. We're going to roll an investigation check.
Thank you very much. And investigation.
Investigation.
You see that the sarcophagus seems to be made out of thick stone, and it's carved with small humanoid frog creatures. Not like the slod. These appear to be much smaller creatures, and there are 12 wooden painted statues of these along the top of the sarcophagus. But as you look around, you don't see any kind of mechanism that would indicate a trap.
Okay. So what I would like to do is use the edge of my great axe to lift the edge of the sarcophagus up as I make like a ducking maneuver.
Okay. As you try to do that, you realize that this thing is way too heavy to kind of lift it.
To pry open. All right.
You probably have to push it.
All right. Can I use the butt of my great axe to push it off?
I will help. I will help him.
Okay. So go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
All right, give me a second to set up advantage, and then athletics. Woohoo!
Okay. So you are able to slowly push it away, revealing the and no trap springs, no magical.
This guy is the trap.
Right?
Yeah. So as you look inside, you see a number of different things. You see what looks to be some sort of bottle of liquid, like a potion, perhaps. You see a small petrified egg, and you see a clay urn.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You said an urn. Sorry,
potion,
petrified egg, an urn, and what else?
A potion, an egg, and an urn.
Potion, an egg, and an urn. Okay, I want to be careful about this business here. All right, I'm gonna take all three.
I'm gonna be careful about this. I take it all.
I'm gonna be cautious. I loot all that shit.
I took a page from our party's history.
All right. So you pick up the potion bottle, and you can see some sort of red liquid glimmering inside as you shake it a bit. And you put it in your pack. You reach out and you grab a hold of the clay urn, and you start to lift that. You recognize that it's quite heavy, and it's yeah. Actually, hold on. A thing happens. Go ahead and
A thing happens.
Oh, jeez.
And then a thing. Dun dun dun.
Make a wisdom saving throw,
A
please.
thing happens.
Am I required to do this?
You are.
Okay.
Yes.
No. That will not do it. So the rest of you see
He laughs at your
That-
wisdom.
that that as Oddman Zig picks up that urn, he starts to fidget a bit, and he starts to dance.
Oh no!
He's like dancing all over the place, and he's getting
geez.
really
Oh,
into it.
look at that
He's
turtle go.
Oh,
Going
Go, turtle.
crazy.
Go ninja,
go,
go
ninja,
ninja,
go, ninja, go, ninja.
And
Oh no! What's happening?
and you take 6 damage as you just like you just hear this discordant percussive music within your mind that you can't help but dance to. At the same time, it kind of drives you a little mad.
I'd like to throw some gold at him.
Are you throwing gold at him or copper at him?
I'm gonna throw him 4 gold.
All right, go ahead and mark it off your character sheet.
Yep, done.
Bounces
Done.
off his shell.
And I want the last one. I actually want to throw the
Gotta
last
dance
one
around
at
and
him
pick
like
it up.
hard.
You can't pick it up. You can do nothing but dance.
But what if I'm like dance scooping?
No, dance is life. So you just
It-
have a hold of that
It's
urn.
his life.
Dancing.
DM wisdom, dance his life. If I have
Um,
anything approximating an empty beer can, I'd like to huck it at his head, like anyone seen the movie Cabin Boy,
All right, yeah.
where
yeah
Chris Elliott dances around and they just throw beer cans at him.
You probably got like an empty small vial that
Sure.
that you could have used for water. You
Yeah, just suck
Ding,
it over
ding.
there.
Yeah.
That's great.
it keeps going, and you take another 8 damage.
I'd like to cast Dispel Magic
Okay.
on Oddman Zig.
Wait,
You're
spell
welcome.
magic,
You,
okay.
you ungrateful reptile. Even if it doesn't work.
Okay, go ahead and make a ability check using your spellcasting ability. Catch him.
Wouldn't that just be like what? I'm sorry. How do you mean that?
What's your spellcasting
Click on-
ability?
Click on your spellcasting ability.
Well, my spell attack bonus is 7, and my
What's the
DC is
what's the
15.
ability that gives you that though?
Charisma.
Click on
So go ahead and make a
charisma.
charisma check.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Save a charisma check. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have taken effect.
That's a save, not a check.
Wow, that's crap. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
brutal. He rolled a 2.
I shrug. I can't believe I had a plus 11. And I couldn't get it done.
And
That's-
he
honestly.
and he dances on. Taking
Okay.
another
And
15
I'll
damage.
cast the spell magic.
All right, go ahead and make a ability check using your spellcasting ability.
It's a level 3 spell slot.
No,
Son of a.
no.
I will dispel magic at a level
right.
4.
All right. Go ahead and make
I
your
feel like we're not
spellcasting-
learning our lessons here. Maybe this is not.
You've got to make the okay. All right, and so Oddman Zig, you can hear the percussive
Amateurs.
music fade as you
Oh, thank
slowly,
God.
like, kind of come to your senses and realize what you've been doing.
Guys, it's not what it looked like.
Hey man,
Um,
nice moves.
Yeah, I know. I know it isn't.
Hey, can you
Uh,
grab me that urn?
Okay, wait, so hold on. Let's recount what I picked up. I have the urn, a potion, and then some sort of egg. Is that correct?
The egg is still in the sarcophagus. You were preoccupied. You didn't get a chance to pick it up.
Know what I mean?
I love how
Ern?
you specifically picked Mage Hand and then snatched all the things with your bare hands.
Okay. So Okay, so so okay, so Troy, so I have the clay urn and the potion so far.
Yeah.
Did the urn cause me to dance? Do I know if that's what happened?
It seemed to happen as soon as you picked up the urn. Yes.
It was like a revolution.
Oh,
a
my.
dance
Okay, so I'm gonna pick
revolution.
up the
Some
egg.
kind of dance revolution.
Okay, so you grab a hold of the egg, and as soon as you touch it, a tendril of slime rises up out of the egg and transforms into a little frog head that starts to bob toward you. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Uh-oh.
You hear a croaking
Oh,
voice.
it's like one of
in your
your children.
mind says, "Ning Ning, we'll help you now." You can choose to make a charisma saving throw.
Nang Nang the groan.
No, I choose nothing.
Okay, all right. Hold on a second, because I'm gonna send you some messages.
God.
I choose to make
It's not like what you think it is,
No,
man.
it's not.
It's bad. Not good. Well,
It's been good so far, but these things are gonna
good
fucking
and bad.
destroy us in the end. You realize that?
It's good and bad.
I'll be right back.
But you know what? Everybody should have one. Jeremy needs a god too.
Figure you guys were having all the fun I needed in one sarcophagus. Some of you have had two. I'm jealous.
I don't know what happens if you have two. I don't know if you get them both, if they fight each other. I don't know about that.
Who was that? Was that Nick who opened two of them?
No, Merrill did. He's on his second.
Mike. Yeah, Mike is open too.
Oh.
And he can go invisible at will now, it seems. And I have a thing. Sometimes, as far as you know. And then, I don't know what's going on with Jingle, but could be bad, could be good. I don't know.
Okay.
But I think everybody should get at least one. You know, Pokemon God here that we're collecting.
Okay.
All right, you're all set up.
All right.
Well, guys, it's been nice knowing you.
All the fun you wanted. Being possessed by ancient deities.
All right. Troy, how would you like me to keep track of this?
Just write it down.
Write it down somewhere.
Like literally write it
Only
down on
you
a
have.
piece of paper.
I'm
That's
gonna-
what I did.
I'm going to screen grab this and leave it on my desktop. How about that?
No, that's much more technologically savvy than what I
One
did.
of the ways I do it is I just go back and look in Discord.
That's what I did.
That's
I'm just
probably
taking a
also-
look at Troy's chat.
I got an Apple Watch for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
So I'm all on this grind.
Make the watch take a picture of it and then remind you. Good morning, Andrew. Do you remember you're possessed by an ancient deity?
Today
Here
is
are
the
your
day you're going to be the best you can be.
Here are your powers and various personality flaws.
And darn it, people like you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe I got a personality boon and not a flaw.
Sure, you could
All
call
right.
it that.
That's
So you-
just
you-
that's just social anxiety. That's not an Apple Watch. That's
The rest of you see this little frog slime head kind of bob towards him and then go right up his nose.
Oh God,
Ugh.
dude,
Oh,
dude.
reptiles are so gross.
Do you need
why
a
are we
tissue or
coughing on
something?
these?
Blow your freaking nose, man.
Oh,
That's something
Ew.
turtles always do, or what's the deal with that?
so did we learn what we needed to learn from this experience?
So Andrew, you hold on to that egg, and the egg itself is it looks like a petrified egg. So it now is like
So it won't be
stone.
birthed into anything. I
But
almost
you-
would insist you lift it behind if it was going to become a thing.
Yeah, to learn more about it, you would have to either attune to it or identify it.
So how? Remind me, because I'm not very good at this. Can I attune to more than one thing at once?
3 things.
Okay, good. So I could attune to this then. I would need
You
the
just-
time required to attune to it, though.
You need about an hour to love and snuggle it.
Okay.
Or you could
Good to know.
identify in a minute.
10 minutes. 11 minutes if you're
11
doing
minutes.
it by ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. I've marked that down. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So, well, that seems done then. Good
I'm going to
news.
get my ass back out of this salt circle as carefully as I came in.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Hey, good work, guys. That could have gone a lot worse.
I'm gonna hang on to this jewel. Make a small space out of the salt circle. And encourage the slot to come along. Encourage meaning order.
So you
obviously.
separate.
Wait,
you
what?
break the circle.
Yeah, I'm breaking the circle.
Okay.
Slot's
No,
coming with me.
no. Hey. As he does that, I like to insist, hey, can we leave the giant death frog here?
Well, I mean, I figure we're always running into traps. If we can have the giant death frog run into the trap,
Or, it could eat us.
better on us. Well,
What happens if you drop the jewel?
I've got a hell of a grip, as I'm sure you'll agree.
But you're holding a shield and a sword. Or a shield and a whatever you got.
Nope, I'm holding the shield and a gem. And to the gem I will cling.
Guys, am I the
And-
only one who thinks this is a bad idea?
I think it's a bad idea. Don't do it.
Let's keep the bugger here.
First thing I'm gonna have him do is pick up that shield off the wall next door and see what comes of that. This is gonna be great. I'm very excited.
No.
I disagree.
We're going to disagree and not let that happen.
Gotta break the salt shield.
What?
Break the salt circle.
Okay, you break it and you scatter it, and there's now a clear break
All
in
right.
the circle.
You'll follow me and obey my orders. I said, holding the
He's
gem.
following you.
Right. Okay. And so I'll head into the next room. Okay.
Wait. As he...
It may occur to you fellas that Ketchum is acting a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know why this is
Unusually.
happening. Yeah. I know Ketchum is
Ketchum
not in
is not normally
not in his
quite
right
so
mind here.
reckless.
The beast is not coming with us.
Is it? No, it should be. Right? Unless.
No,
It
it
is?
is. It's following you. I think.
Okay.
I think that
Okay. I was like, oh no.
was
No,
less of
I'm
a
stating
more
the
of a
beast is not
preference.
coming with us.
Oh, it's coming with me. No, it's not coming with us. It's coming with me.
I think Eagle's making an assertion.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your strength
That's,
modifier there, Ketchum? How strong are you?
It's very strong. I'm very strong. I mean, you should know I'm very strong. I've done many strong things.
Some say he's the strongest.
Yeah, some do say that. Many people. You guys don't need to come with me necessarily. Well, I'll pick up the shield myself, and I'll head into the room, and have him lift that shield off.
I'm going to cast telekinesis and try to remove the gem from Ketchum's hand.
Oh, all right.
This is gonna be what kills. Don't do that. Then no one has control. of
And pull it into
Oh,
my
no.
hand. Pull it into my hand.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say at least do a second thing.
No, I mean, that's what I
Alright,
meant. Like,
so-
pull it to me.
So Mike, go ahead and make an intelligence check, and Hiller's make a strength check. You can make it athletics if you want.
No. Why athletics? It's strength. It says strength.
They're the same. They're the same modifier.
Well, no, because you could potentially get a
fuck.
bonus. Well, I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, that's a whole. That's.
Clear
you-
victory.
You keep rolling saving throws. So I'm gonna make you roll it again. It's
Yeah,
not a
because
saving
that does
throw,
give
it's a
him
check.
an
Oh,
extra
okay.
bonus.
So I have to do athletics.
No, you have
No,
to do
no.
strength.
Well, I did strength the first time.
You did a strength
No.
save.
Oh,
Click.
you got to click on the word strength. Okay.
Yep. All right, so you can feel it being pulled from you, and for a second it slips away, but you're able to seize back onto it and hold it.
All right. And Ketchum's a little angry enough. Did not be pulling any of your trickery. He gets a little dwarf Scottish on him for just a second there. This'll be fine. You'll see it. All right. And so I head to the next room and attempt to have him lift his shield off the wall.
I don't really have anything good to stop him here.
Well, just stay clear of me. If you don't want to see what happens.
All right. So you wander into the other room.
Do I have inspiration yet, Troy? What does it take from you, man?
I would say you would.
Okay, thank you. I was like, come on.
Now we really can't get it from him.
I was planning to.
All right. Okay, thank you. I was like, come on. MVPs are gone. Now I'm going anti-MVP. Remind me what the blue question mark is over the 1 star?
That is a statue that has a face.
That's the no face statue that we think might be. We have to kneel in front of it or something.
Okay. I've never seen all the real. Okay, so Lizard takes the shield off.
All right.
Yeah.
So
come on, dude. Wait, stop. Hold on, stop. Just stop. You're just cavalierly going.
Catch him like shields.
Okay.
He thinks his lizard should have a shield.
It's not Cavalier.
It's not. It's
not Cavalier. He's gonna have the lizard just pry the shield. Okay, fine. Okay.
All right. So it slashes through the leather straps, and the shield clangs to the ground, and picks it back up. As it does that, there's there's an embossed hunter on the surface of the shield, and that hunter comes to life on the shield, and all of a sudden you see a spear emerge from the shield as the hunter throws the shield, or not. I'm sorry, throws the spear at the Slod. Like this is coming, like he's holding on to it, and this arm kind of comes out. And yeah.
Glad it wasn't me.
Jesus.
All right. So let's see if he hits it, or if she actually.
This is great. The GM's playing against himself right now. Cool.
And so the Slod takes 16 damage.
I command it to defend itself.
You want it to like attack the shield?
Or the hunter, like whatever attacked it.
This thing is on the surface of the shield.
Then yes, attack the shield.
All right.
Wait, does it have any more spears?
Also, while I do that, I step back about 10 feet.
Okay. All right. So the Slod will try to bite at the shield and then slash at this figure.
No.
Wow.
I'm glad we didn't fight this thing. That's a lot of attacks.
All right. And so it bites it and then slashes it, and on the last hit renders the shield in two and tosses it to the ground.
Well done, Slod. So I will move up towards where the shield was and examine if there's anything like there or around there.
I mean, it's a shield. It's an old bronze shield. Shows a little bit of patina on it, and it's currently in 2 pieces, laying on the ground.
Sure. What about the wall?
Thick. That doesn't seem particularly nice.
What about the wall where it was hanging?
You can see the torn leather straps there, but it was just a stone wall behind it.
Okay. Well, I'll inform the group. Trap shield, done for now. And then, say to the Slod, good job, Slod. Come with us. And then, where should we go, guys? I'll inquire the group. What seems like fun next?
I say, I'm starting to think this might not be a terrible idea. And,
that worked perfectly. I think I've made an ultimate demonstration that this is a fantastic
though I'm
idea.
not encouraged by your decision making, but I would say let's head to the north side of this floor to that the dark pit that was there, and send the slide down that. Maybe see what happens.
Sure. Sounds good. And so I don't know how to get there, so I'll follow one of you.
Who's
that
leading the
area?
way?
Which stairs are we going down?
No, we're not going down. We're going to the north side of this floor up here.
Yep.
This
Who's
hallway.
leading the way?
Mm-hmm.
To the hole.
Yeah, there's a
or
hole.
wherever it is.
I'll move you guys. Who's leading?
Thanks.
Oddman Ziggas?
Sorry, I'll come back.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, I teleported.
I'd like for either Ketchum, Slad, or Jingle to lead the way, maybe.
I'll have the slot in front of me. And I'll be behind it, but I'll be third, right?
Oh, I gotta deal with the face.
No.
Good.
Slot has to deal with the face. You
Good.
just need to show me where the face is.
Okay.
Can you describe what this looked like again?
Yes,
Sure.
I will.
Yes, please.
So ahead of you, you see a 15-foot square room, and the walls and floor are cracked and carved with dozens, maybe hundreds of images of terrified humans falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a stone bas relief of a bearded devil's face that you've seen many times, painted green. You can hear the quiet, forlorn echoes of somebody like screaming as they fall, coming out of the black void in the middle of the gaping maw on the floor.
So,
Okay.
Well, this is obviously a ruse. Slide into the mouth.
Okay. The slide marches forward and poop hops down into the mouth.
And then I will yell.
Hold on.
Rip.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So as it hops in, dozens of bats fly up and out of the mouth, and head towards you guys.
Rabies! They're in my hair! They're in my hair! Rabies! Rabies!
It's a rabies issue.
They are going
turtle.
to get an attack on Jingle.
Are we rolling initiative? Is that what this?
That is correct.
Okay.
And they miss.
My initiative rolls. They always suck ass.
So, Oddman Zig. you see these
Yes.
bats fly up and out, and they're currently swarming around Jingle.
Of course they are. That filthy, filthy wench. Shit. How many bats? Like
It's a swarm of them,
Many.
so-
swarm of bats. Many a bats.
but like a burning hand spell would be fantastic.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one has ever been like, exactly 3 bats come at you. Like that's
Are
Oh.
we talking northern
Never
hemisphere
happened.
bats, southern hemisphere bats? Where do the bats swing?
Sure.
Are these the bats with the Marburg? Or no? It's like you don't know.
All right. Let me see here. See, here's the thing. Even if I were to jump forward, Jingle's in the way, so this is a very expensive spell.
Are you muttering this to yourself during your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That makes it
Even
better.
if I like Jingle enough to protect him,
Hmm.
he's terribly damaged.
Wow, that's fucked up.
All right. Fuck you, Jingle. All right. I jump forward into the open
Okay.
space.
Yep.
I instruct Jingle to duck as I burning hands the bats in front of me.
All right. Go ahead.
Keep in mind, for any damage, Jingle is within 10 feet of me, so he has resistance to what happens next.
Okay.
Oh, wait. He has resistance? Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Everyone within 10 feet of me is halfway resistant to damage from spells at all times.
So if he does a saving throw, which gets half, and
he gets a
also
quarter.
half, is that 0 or is that a quarter?
Quarter.
So what I'm mumbling about here is I could
It's fine.
expend sorcery points in order to
No, just do your
save his
thing.
ass.
It's fine. We all have healing. Let's just
All right,
get
good.
about our business.
Good. So so I expend no sorcery points to morph around him, but I hold on, shit. Let me just quick check this out real quick because I don't know what it does yet. Because I
Not
just
that
added
Ketchum
it.
cares whether you live or die. He's just shockingly
Yeah, I'm not
indifferent.
gonna use that. Okay, so I'm just gonna use Burning Hands and let it fly. So I'm gonna cast that now.
Okay.
And Burning Hands at level 1.
All right.
What's the saving throw?
Yeah, saving throw, and I'm getting that right now. Sorry guys, I'm a little slow here.
Yep.
Probably Dex.
Dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage. Failed save half as much.
So
You
it's
take
10.
5. You take.
Okay. So they'll take 10.
You take 5 damage, Jingle.
All right. And Jingle, you're up.
Oh, do we know if the bats were hit?
They were.
Okay, good.
I'm just gonna swing my mace at them.
All of them?
Yeah, just like right through the center of them.
They can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my mace?
Have you seen the movie The Great Outdoors with John Candy?
So that does, if it hits, it does 7 bludgeoning,
but
and
it's
it does
been a very
that
long
does
time.
6.
The
thunder
bludgeoning
damage.
and the thunder.
So the as you swing through it, you can feel like the bats. You make an impact with the bats, but they seem to just kind of push off of the mace and fly away. It doesn't feel like the bludgeoning.
Can I
took,
cast? Can
create as
can
much
I
impact.
cast this Wrath of the Storm to push them back at all? So I guess in mass, will that affect their
Sure.
position?
Well, no, you would have to. I'm seeing this as you would have to.
Oh, that's the
do
that's.
This as a
I'm sorry.
reaction if you
That's
got
the
hit.
that's from getting hit.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yep.
The thunder damage does take effect though. So you did do some damage, and you can tell that, but not as much as you'd hoped.
Okay. I thought I had. Oh, here. This is what I wanted to do. Sorry.
You didn't do lightning damage though. You did thunder damage.
Okay. Oh, well, my bad. I read that wrong. So that's it.
Okay. All right, and the bats will
Sorry.
fly past.
They can probably go through us, huh?
They can. And they'll get here, and they will attack Gaxif. Which I don't think hits.
Does not hit.
All right, catch them.
I will just take a couple Warhammer swings, see how many bats I can hit with the broadside of my hammer on any given swing as an intellectual experiment.
Yep. All right. And you just wail through them, and you just bat after bat falls to the ground as you destroy them.
And I chuckle to myself.
And they're gone.
Yay!
Okay. I would then like to order the slod to come back. Okay.
I'm gonna guess the slot.
All right. Well, that's that.
Yeah,
then.
that settles that problem.
I mean, like, maybe we don't need to. Why don't you just tell me where you are, slot?
You hear in your mind that
Oh.
alien language again.
Okay. Right. So it's not dead. So 2 choices remain to us,
We
fellows.
go in the hole, or
We could go in the hole, or we could walk down steps like normal civilized people.
I would prefer the steps, please.
So
Well,
there's a
I will say this thing says "Into darkness descend."
that's why I think we should go in the hole.
2 sets of steps, right? Though, because there's
Oh,
the
geez.
standard main staircase, and then there's the little mini circular staircase that we have not yet looked at. We can pursue this. Frankly, I'm neither here nor there about any of these up.
I would prefer staircase. That's my vote.
Vote. God.
I'm
I vote
sorry.
down the hole.
I think I vote
Down the
hole.
hole?
Where is
Hole-
our
Is there
fifth?
anything else in the room? Just this thing?
Hole
Just
it is.
Just the relief statue in the floor, and then the cracked carvings all along the floors
Yeah.
and wall.
As soon as the vote is complete, Ketchum says, "Hole it
Would
is."
you guys like me
and
to
jump-
detect magic before we jump in there? Or?
That'd be great.
Oh, now that you've suggested it, yes, that does sound much more sensible than what I was.
Maybe we can like check traps, check the walls for secret passageways.
We did say we were going to check everything, but we've never checked anything since we said that. So, sure. But yes, I'm with yeah. If we could,
Yeah, we could do a bio.
Yeah, let's do a quick bio. Sounds good.
Something about
Give it a-
diving into a dark devil's mouth hole.
Give you a second to do a second thought here. Maybe
It doesn't
not do that.
appeal to you. But on the other hand, this this ancient carving on the wall is telling us to do it. So I mean, what could go wrong?
Sure.
The Lich is telling us to do it, so Oh my god. Delicious, by the way.
What's delicious?
I'm drinking this Devil's Backbone Mile 842. It's a hoppy lager.
Oh, I've heard that. Hey, hold on. For some reason, you've got no video tonight. Maybe I gotta reconnect.
Yeah, I'm having issues with it too. When I stop displaying my video, I can see Troy. But when I display my video...
Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Okay.
hey man.
There we go.
Ooh, look
I'm
at
drinking
you.
my own swill. Kegerator's got 2 kegs. One is a. This is super dark. This is like
Yeah.
porter dark.
Yeah.
It's oxidized quite a bit since I've made it. Oh, by the way, I made this glass too.
Got like a purple tint on the bottom or something?
Oh, it's a whole fucking pattern. They've got a.
Definitely looks purple.
You got an internal swirl and an external swirl, and I made this. It holds a liter of cola.
Leader.
It's for a
Nice.
cop.
It's for a cop.
Leader of cola.
So I'm drinking my own stuff. It's technically supposed to be a double IPA pumpkin I made last year.
Dude,
for-
send it.
You want a bottle?
Oh my god. Double IPA pumpkin. Those are my 2 favorite kinds of beers. Combined into one glass?
Scales a little bit. You want to hear the third kicker? It's 12.7% alcohol.
That's why I love double IPAs. Yes.
Yeah, they're basically wine.
So it's called a barley. It basically borders on barley wine. And here's what happened. I went to convert a recipe from liquid malt extract into powdered malt extract. And powdered malt extract is basically like, imagine like confectioner's sugar made out of barley.
Okay.
Okay. It has
I can't though because
significantly higher
sugar and barley are
content.
two very different things, though.
Yeah, but it has a significantly higher sugar content than syrup, which is what I normally was using to make this recipe.
Barley has
And
more sugar
so
than
instead
syrup?
of it being 8% alcohol, it ended up being damn near 13% alcohol.
Wow.
That's funny and surprising at once.
Anyway,
Fantastic.
I'm gonna take the last couple sips of this, and then I'm gonna go fill this back up with cider that I made. Cheers, and I'm gonna go hit a bio on this.
Where do you make
yeah,
it? Do you make it in like your tub? Like where do you do this?
If he needs a bio, let him go, man. Because
Yeah, that's true. All right, fair enough.
Okay, so
in your tub.
I don't have a pilot system. I'm gonna go take a bio in a second. Don't worry. I have a. It's not a pilot
I'm not that
system
worried.
like a professional brewery, but I got a pretty legit equipment. I'll share to the group when I get back from the bio. A couple pictures of my setup. But I'm geared to basically do pilot batches for small scale breweries and distilleries right now in my house. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit the bio. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, man.
Thank you, Mike, for indicating to the group that I'm not just being a total dick just to like fuck around.
No, I know exactly what's going on.
I mean, I'm really doing my best.
You took the brunt from the not so friendly god. So
I've got the worst god.
I was like, hey, maybe we should send the thing down the black hole. Like, let's see what happens there. I was like, how do we get rid of this thing? And I'm like, oh, maybe we could send it down the pit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, well, I need to do something that is only for his own benefit that kind of fucks the group, but I don't really want to fuck the group. So it's like, what can I do? And I was like, okay, worst case scenario, letting this thing out of the circle means we have a boss fight we might have had anyway. Best case scenario, I can recklessly throw it into traps and it'll be right on character. Right?
Yeah, no, I got you.
So,
no, I was with you. I know I knew exactly what was happening. I just was trying to, I didn't have a way to counter it other than the telekinesis to try to get that orb out of your hand.
Right. Well, and I think everybody in the group has got to be like, Hiller's has gone off the rails again. You know what I mean? But
mine hasn't come into play yet. My downside.
Honestly, trying to RP. My god is an aggressively horrible god.
My downside has not come into play yet, but there is a chance it really fucks us. I got to tell you.
Yeah. You remember when I threw the rope to Nick in the wine trap?
Mm-hmm.
I was negotiating to be able to even do that.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I didn't do anything that I would always do until I'm free of danger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that was like all I could admit. And Troy's like, okay, fine. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank God.
Like side note, if you ever thought about like, hey, why don't we play our fantasy playoffs in week 17? Go check the scoring this week. Holy
I was watching
shit.
the 1 o'clock games. There's so much garbage, and it's a.
I scored 87 points.
Yeah. Well, Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara were sat.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, our champion scored. Yeah, what did he score? Where is he at?
And you know what?
He scored 92.
Yeah, and you know what the damage was to the Saints for making that decision? Zippy.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
They basically forfeited the game. Even the Packers, who, well, they said Aaron Rodgers had a quote-unquote concussion situation, and I don't think it was a concussion situation at all. I don't think that. I think they just forfeited.
Dude, Nick's team scored 43 points today.
I would say that's awful, but as the historically worst team in history, I have very little comment on other people's scores.
Which is you? Let's clarify that's your team, right?
It is.
Clarify.
You take schedule luck out of it, it's absolutely his team, but
Well, under the new grossly
just
distorted points regime.
I was telling him, it was like anytime we thought about extending our season into week 17, just look at the scores this week.
Oh no, it's a terrible idea.
Oh my god.
Week 17, week 16 is even a little sketchy if teams get way out in front.
Yeah.
Which didn't happen this year.
Yeah.
But this week, people
week
were just
17 is weird shit like Josh Allen probably going for like 45 points
Yeah.
today.
When Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara just decide to take a day off from the Saints, you can't be having your playoff championship.
Dude, our champion
that
has
day.
92 points right now. I had 87. Nick, who won the toilet bowl, has 43 points as a team. Andy, you're winning right now at 122. You're the highest scoring team in the league, and you're done at 122. Like, what a stupid
I didn't
week.
have Gurley.
There are so many leagues who play their championships this week. How in God's name can you do that? I don't understand it. It's such a fluky week. I don't know. It's like you ride these players who were great, and so chances are they're great on good teams, so they get to week 17 and they probably don't need to play, right? So all of a sudden these players who got you to the championship now don't need to play, so they get sad, and then you just get trounced in week 17. It's like,
That was my concern when the Rams were doing so well, like mid to late, late mid season. The Rams going so well, it's like, would they sit Gurley if I made it to a championship? Would they sit him as early as week 16?
all right.
And then here we are in this very weird situation where a team led by Blaine Gabbert and Derrick Henry could get into the playoffs.
Are they winning right now? I'm not even watching.
No, they're not. They're not. But they could. They're
Okay.
I heard Bill Cowher, by the way, this morning say that if the Steelers didn't make it into the playoffs, that might be the most talented football team he's ever seen not make it into the playoffs.
Oh, it's so true. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Shall we jump into the devil's mouth now?
Yeah, we are detecting magic or identifying the face or something.
Do you want to check
order?
for doors around here first, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, who's going to do that?
Is that investigation? What is that typically?
It depends, right? So, like, if you're looking around everywhere, that's perception. If you're like looking at one specific place in the wall or one specific feature, that's.
I will generally look around the room.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and make a perception check.
And I would think. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm good at generalities when I'm looking around. I am not as good looking.
You're a big idea guy, not a details guy.
I'm a big idea guy.
Yeah, right.
So if you want to look at something big, I'm your man.
Sure.
This
you want to get small with it? Find someone else.
There's artwork all over the room with these carvings, and there's all these cracks. There's definitely nothing that you don't see anything that's noticeable or obviously any kind of doorway or other opening besides the hole.
So what I would do, Troy, is I would kind of walk around, kind of like, just like sidestepping along the way, just kind of inspecting each section of wall as I work my way around the room. I don't know what kind of check that would be, but that's kind of how I would do that.
That would be an investigation check. All right. You're confident there's no other way out of this room other than through this hallway to the south or jumping into the mouth.
Nothing here, guys.
I would ask, I'd say there's something here. Do you have any means of communicating with me? Should we part ways for some distance?
No, but
all right.
That would have been
the other
great.
end of this rope. Hold the other end of this rope.
Jesus Christ.
And I'll hand him a rope and jump through the mouth.
I'll grab it. I'll grab the rope.
All right, you have and Zig, you grab the rope. All right, and Ketchum jumps in.
RPing the shit out of things tonight.
All right, so Ketchum, you descend very quickly at first, and then Oddman, Zig, you're able to kind of gain some control over it and lower you down. You go down about 10. You feel like you're going down about roughly 10 feet through just pure pitch black darkness, and then
I can't even see through it.
You can't even see through it. No.
Okay.
Can you light your wang up or something?
It didn't work out great the last time I tried.
Okay.
But you do come out the other end of it, and now all of a sudden you are being lowered down from the ceiling of a very large room. The room is about 60 by 30 or so. You're being lowered down below you, about 15 feet below you. You see the Slod, who is looking up at you.
I
You
saw
also
it.
see.
Oh
You
God!
also see.
Thought we were rid of him.
No. He's probably got a lot of hit points. That's one of the reasons we send him into traps.
You see, in the corners of the room, 4 torches illuminating stone sphinxes crouched in the corners of this room. The
Kill those
torches
sphinxes.
cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into a tiled floor. In the center of the room, right below you,
Yes, what I'd like
Hills.
to do is immediately, while holding the rope, start backing up this way.
So below you is Ketchum. What you're slowly approaching as you descend is a gold inlaid funeral barge, almost like a canoe, made out of gold, which is standing on top of a 3-foot tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of this barge is a small golden sarcophagus, decorated with horned rabbits.
Of course it is.
You see to your east the skeleton of a dwarf laying on the floor, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail, and clutching a bronze shield. Do you? I guess you keep going down, right?
I keep going down. I will.
I'm holding his rope.
I will holler up. I will holler up the tunnel.
Hold on. If I'm
hold the rope,
I'm backing him back up. He's coming up with.
Oh, you're pulling him back up.
I'm pulling him back.
I let go of the rope.
It's around your waist, damn it.
No, it
All
isn't.
right.
I never said that. I said I grabbed the rope, handed it to one of you, and said, "Going down the hole."
All right.
There.
So, hold on a second here.
I said, "Keep the rope down there. I might need it," and in case they hear it.
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it. It's faint, but you can hear it.
I tug the rope upward.
Should we all come down?
All right, so you tug the rope upward and it comes loose. And you're
Great. So now I
pulling
have
and
2 ropes.
I told you to leave it down there, you dumb turtle.
So now I have 2 ropes.
Nice.
So,
+1.
Definitely taking that rope
let's
back.
try this and see what happens. The rest of you, most of you, should see a black screen.
Yeah.
Very
Hillers,
well.
you don't see a black screen, right?
All right. No, I do not see a black screen. I see.
What do you see, Ketchum?
Think what you intended me to see, which I'll be happy to communicate to the group as soon as I lower my rope back down here.
What? I can't hear you.
That's a shame then. All these glorious loots will be Ketchum.
I jumped down the hole.
Don't.
Jump down the hole.
Oh,
All right. All right, hold on a second.
You're about to take some fall damage, yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't. That's not a thing you do. Okay, cool.
Why don't you take fall damage? Remind me.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Oh, because the thing. Yeah.
Oh, that.
Okay, so is his action over here?
This is narrative, so we.
Yeah.
We
so
By the way, I'd
Django,
like to
you-
superhero land too. By the way.
Yeah, I was gonna absolutely.
Knee down, fist to the
Three
ground.
point landing.
Yeah. The
It
pilot
cracks
got.
the stone dais below
Yeah.
you. Right
God,
next to
I
the
miss
slot.
Recto.
Slot kind of gives you a little like chin like nod, like that was. Cool.
Yeah. Nice.
I communicate to the slot. That's Jingle, bitch.
Nice. They're starting to spread.
Okay. Who else is still up with me?
Just me, and I guess kind
Axis and
of
Orvix.
And Jeremy and
and
Orvix.
Jeremy-ish.
All right. Well, Jeremy would just figure.
We'll just hand wave the Jeremy situation.
He'll just float down gingerly, I assume. So Gax, if you doing anything?
I'd like to yell down there and say, "Hey guys, should we come down?"
Either way, do or don't.
Come on down. The water's fine.
I'm gonna pick up Gaxif. Not Gaxif. I'm sorry.
You can pick him up.
Well, I can. I mean, I'm.
You
damn
totally
near-
could. He's like 2 feet tall.
Right. But I pick up what's his name?
Pick him up and throw him
Orbex.
in the hole.
I pick up Orbex and I place one foot on the inside of the mouth, and I place one foot in front of the other, and I walk it on down, down, down the inside of the mouth until I get to the bottom.
How are we gonna get up there again?
Wait, so say that again. What are you? How are you doing this?
So assuming the mouth is a shaft, right?
It is.
Yeah, I put one foot in front of the other, and I walk it on down the shaft.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you just kind of like. All right. So you are now standing.
And you gave a rope to Orvex or Jeremy upstairs?
I did nothing of that.
All right, so
Why
you now
would
find
you?
yourself standing on the ceiling of and I can show you what you see now. So hold on a second.
Is he dancing on the ceiling? He's been known to dance for no reason.
I put one foot in front of the other, and I walked it on down, down, down.
Song
But
is
the
that?
ceiling, if you were dancing on the ceiling.
Negative.
So I'm gonna think that's where you are, except you're on the ceiling, about 15 feet
Is that
up.
the Aladdin
About
song?
15 feet up. Okay, so I'm gonna walk my ass over to the wall, and then down the
Here?
wall.
Or-
Yeah, sorry, you've got control. Down the wall, and then back over to where that spot was that you had me at, and then I'm gonna put Orbex down.
All right. A
So
thing
you went to
happens.
the window and then to the
To the window. To the wall.
just to check.
So as soon as you come down from the wall and you step onto one of the hieroglyphic and carved tiles on
Oh,
the floor, you can feel the tile and click into place, and a thing
And I
happens.
step right back up onto the wall.
All right, you can do that, but
at your hazard, you can do that.
I apologize. There was no inclination that there was any sort of specialness. It looked like a floor, which is my bad, I presume.
Oh, no, definitely it is. Yes.
Oh, you're
He told
welcome.
us there were
Well, I mean, you're the
hieroglyphics
one who's
everywhere.
gonna die.
But that's fine. That's what we have a slot here for. So,
Go get hit by
before you-
stuff. Go get hit by stuff,
Yeah.
Slot.
right. Well, first let's I'd like to
All
inspect
so hold on.
the.
Sorry guys,
oh,
sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
So as you step back up onto the wall, the sphinxes in the corners of the room,
No, it's
their
too
mouths
late.
open, and swarms of locusts fly out of their mouths,
Ah, they're in
rush
my hair.
over
They're in my hair.
right to where you are. They're in a 15-foot cube around where you are, and they just start to bite at you and eat at you.
Are we in initiative?
You're about to be,
Okay.
but first, you're gonna take some damage.
Typical me.
Typical getting attacked by locusts.
The fuck
kidding?
is that?
The fuck is that? Oh no!
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Look, I've got a cloud of locusts I can cast, and it doesn't do nearly that kind of damage. Are we sure that's the
Tie off
I'm
the
sure.
rope. We can't get out any other way. Tie off the rope.
We mourn the loss of Odman Zig.
All right, so
I'm holding Orbex, by the way. I grabbed him.
Don't
You're
come
holding
down, Gaxif! Don't come down!
wait a minute, are you really?
No,
That's what he said.
The tape. That's what I said. Like I
Okay,
grabbed Orbex.
then yeah, no, I believe you. I believe
I
you.
walked
All
down
right,
him.
hold on.
Jesus.
Let me put him down here.
You're gonna kill poor Orvex with you? Oh
It
no.
wasn't his
Orbex-
intention.
Orvex drops.
No, I
to the
know.
ground.
I know,
Ah,
but
of
that's
course he does.
oh, poor guy. Who's marginally useful at times.
8d10.
That's
Look,
so
I gotta
much
figure out how
damage.
to log this damage here real quick.
You just subtract
Right.
46 from your HP. That's
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Just type minus 46.
I was so
No,
unaware.
wait. Oh, wait. Are the locusts magical in any way?
You don't know. So Admin Zig,
Well,
Wha-
it's important to him whether or not they're magical because he's within 10 feet of me.
they are not.
It's just a bunch of bugs chilling out 4 stories below the surface of the earth.
Sorry, bro.
2 stories.
They are
Well, no,
magically
it's gotta be at
summoned.
least
That does
3.
not make them magical.
Oh no, 3. Yeah, this is 3.
There's a difference between being magically summoned versus actually being magical
All right.
creatures with magical attacks.
I mean, I guess I can understand that.
All right, so what do you do? You're
sense of
currently
nuance is
standing
important.
in the middle of that swarm.
Yeah, you know what I do. I'm going to use Thunder Wave level 2 with a sorcery point to protect my homies.
You might want to use all the Thunder Wave if they're doing 46 points of damage.
Fine, you know what? That's actually probably true. Thunder
Kill them
Wave-
now. Kill them with fire.
You're not gonna live another turn, turtle, bro.
Christ. Well, that's actually not true. I stabilized due to the amulet I have attuned to me upon
Alright.
my next turn.
Nice.
Okay, so you're
No, hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna let me cast it. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, and I'm gonna do it at that level, and I'm gonna hit go. That's it.
21.
Fuck you, level 5.
You
21.
you cast a thunder wave, and you can see the locust, like a small hole, form as the thunder wave pushes
Hey.
through the locusts.
Troy, real quick.
Yep.
That Thunder Wave only did level 2, or only did level 1. It didn't do the full level that I selected it at.
Spoiler alert, didn't matter.
Okay.
The locusts reform immediately and begin chewing at you. You see Orvex as a thunder wave pushes away. You can get a clearer view of Orvex, who has now been stripped of all his flesh and is just a skeleton laying on the floor.
No.
There he goes.
He didn't even get a
whoa,
chance
wait.
for death saves. Or...
No, it double killed him. It doubled his hit points.
Yeah, he
No,
took-
I set a sorcery point there.
It
No,
had
the
nothing to do-
locust.
It wasn't
the
you.
locust got him, man.
You still have your movement.
No.
He was so marginally useful.
No.
Orvex!
How do we hit a swarm of locusts? They don't seem to be affected by magic.
Well, Thunder Wave is like a freaking. It's a force blast.
Yeah, that's one of the better
Yeah,
magics.
and they dodged it.
So
But
you
it's a wave. It's a sphere. I don't know how they dodge a sphere.
Did they
there's
make
a
their
lot
save?
of them.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm like poking holes at them. It's a sphere of wave that
Let me
comes
check
out.
out
Pushed them back. They came back.
The very next day. Okay.
Wow, thanks for let's all go down this fucking demon mouth. Let's just
So-
I didn't tell anyone to come down the demon mouth.
So your action is spent, but you do have your movement left.
Well, I killed Orvex. I might as well end my own life. Hang on a second.
I won't.
I mean,
I
just get to safety. I can give you. Some
Yeah,
here
that's
once
not
you-
true.
I'm-
But be
I'm
very
jumping-
cautious about
I'm
walking over more hieroglyphics.
I'm jumping. I jump onto the whatever this precipice thingy majigger is.
Okay. Yeah, you can make that. All right. You jump back up there. And the locusts don't seem to follow you.
Motherfuckers.
They stay right around that tile.
All right. How much hit points? I mean, like, how much life? If you were to convert your life, Oddman, to a number of individual points, how many? How many would you say that you're down?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Right
How
now.
much are you hurt right now?
I am hurt 97%.
Okay. Out
Yikes.
of 100. Okay. So okay.
Let's say if
Good.
I was 69ing,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, I would have lost 65 of those.
I will lay on hands, Oddmanzig, for 25 hit points.
When do I get to go? I'm just wondering.
You can go now.
Whenever you want.
You want to jump down the hole?
But don't come down! God's sake, says Ketram, because we need someone to help us get back up.
I feel like there's going to be a way back up.
You feel that?
Well, how am I going to get you back up here?
By holding a rope or pinioning
I'm
it
a
to
fucking
the
gnome. I can't pull people up.
Tie the rope to your rod.
What rope?
Yeah, there you go. Tie it to the rod.
There's a rope hanging there.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
What rope are you talking about?
Send your mage hand. Send your mage hand
fly
down.
on
We'll give you-
myself.
I hope someone has
Send
a
your
mage
mage
hand
hand
and
down.
2 ropes.
Okay, you can cast fly on yourself. All right, you can now fly.
I can fly. I believe I can fly.
You can believe it.
I fly into the mouth, down towards them.
I would encourage him to get us a way back up out of that path here. Just in case.
And I will. I don't want to land. I want to kind of hang out up above, like right where the mouth of the tunnel enters the room. That makes sense.
Sure does. But let me change the view a little bit.
Oh dear. Oh my. All right.
So many
Did the
hieroglyphics.
Aceraric warnings give us any clues about
Descend
what
into
this
darkness.
is?
He told us to come down here. I mean, why would we not?
Whoa.
Oh, well, maybe these clues are garbage. Maybe that's
Hey,
something we should
I have an
consider.
idea on how we can figure out what's deadly.
Yeah, me too. But I'd rather not waste it right away without knowing at least a guess of how we might proceed.
Let's send them on out there, man. See how it
Well,
goes.
I would, but like maybe a guess at least.
So can I do a perception check or something to just get an idea of what we're looking at?
Sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh,
I mean, you see the Sphinx statues, you see the hieroglyphic floor, the funeral barge with the sarcophagus, but
Does
see
the sarcophagus have anything written on
two
it?
skeletons on the floor. The sarcophagus, it has horned rabbits carved into it.
Oh, dude. Okay. You guys remember the
No.
the tomb that we went through where it had all the animals on it,
Yeah.
right? Okay. What did we do?
No, the key was to never step on the same animal twice.
Because didn't we just walk on the wall?
Yeah,
Or
we
the
just
ceiling
walked
or
around the
whatever?
side. Like we just
Well,
spider
then how do
climbed. We just spider
well,
climbed
then how do
around
you-
it.
How do you know that the solution was to never step on the same
I
animal
heard
twice?
a bird told me, which was I
Okay.
think our DM might have mentioned that. I feel like maybe I don't know.
Okay. I will instruct the slod. Right?
I actually think you guys figured that one out.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel somehow we figured that one out. I don't know. I can't remember.
We whatever, like I remember. Like okay, so I'll instruct the slod based on this general intuition that I've just recently received.
Yeah, I mean, Jason was the one who got us through there.
To really? I figured it out?
No, you just fucking ran and it worked out. So it was pretty amazing.
Well, that sounds more like something I would do. All right, so let's see. I would like to instruct the slod to move up to the bow of the boat. Right?
This one.
Yep, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Cup, snake, vulture, snake. No, that doesn't work.
Is that a sarcophagus
cup.
in the boat?
Yep.
Yes. Cup, snake, vulture, foot, vulture. Okay, that's not good either. Cup, snake, pharaoh.
If I can fly for a while,
Yeah, I think
10
Oh, well,
minutes.
would you mind going looking at that
minutes.
skeleton? Because that's really what's getting me here, is I want to really see what that skeleton's got on it. Otherwise, I'd be happy to send the slot over to the next room.
Sure. Can I fly over just above the skeleton, not touch the ground, and kind of check it out.
Yeah, so
loot the shit out of it.
so you see let's see, he's he's a dwarf. He's wearing a tattered yellow turban.
I hate to see that.
He's only bones now, and he's wearing chainmail, clutching a bronze shield. He has a belt pouch. He has that's about all you see.
Can I like inspect him, like check the pouch and stuff?
Yeah.
Loot him basically. is
Don't
what I'm
touch
trying
the
to do.
dead guy's pouch.
So what are you taking? You're taking the pouch?
Wouldn't be bad to have a look at that shield either, just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the pouch for now.
Okay.
If he's got
Take
any
the pouch.
ID, like a driver's license or something, you know.
So the pouch, you open it up and you find a diamond. And you find 2 1-inch diameter crystal eyeballs. One's a dark blue and one's a vibrant purple.
Holy crap. We definitely want those.
All right, so I'll definitely, stow those. That's a blue eyeball and a purple eyeball.
Yep.
And a diamond. Let me know when you're done looting them. I've plotted a solution for Mr. Slod.
I think I'm done. Can I fly a little more to the east and see what this
so what you
hallway
see
looks
to the-
like?
You
So
wanna?
what you see to the east is it only extends a few feet and then it ends in a stone slab. Like you can't go any further. It's not a door.
It's not a door.
It looks more reminiscent of when you've seen the stone blocks that have descended from the ceiling previously.
Like
Like
we
a
have to
trap.
solve the room before we can get through there.
You're not sure. You do
Okay.
also see an opening to the south. The opening to the south, though. Just a moment here.
The flying really helps this.
I'm hanging out 10 feet above the ground, by the way, as I'm doing this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
figured,
I mean,
yeah.
It's something that Nick never managed, always wanted to do, but never managed to do, is fly above and help us with the trap rather than flying into it repeatedly.
Yeah, he always seemed to fly when it was like, it would kill you.
No problem.
It'd be like, I go back in it. I go back in it a second time.
So to the south, you see an opening. It looks like jagged pieces of stone that almost look like teeth, kind of pushing out from the wall, as if there was like a mouth protruding in the other direction. And as you look, you can look through those teeth, and you look out, and you see a dark hallway with some sort of purple fungus growing in it, and beyond that, you see the railing of a staircase.
That's the next level, basically, of the...
Going up or down?
No, that's the next level.
It's the balcony.
Yeah, that's the next level of the tomb. We're down on level 3 now of the tomb. Basically, and this is looking out towards the balcony of the main corridor.
Oh. Well, so maybe we just loot this sarcophagus and then climb back up the rope and call this part of level 3 done, huh?
We could try it. What happens when we touch that sarcophagus is my concern.
Well, that's for the Slod to find out.
So if you like, I can fly back up to where
Yes,
from whence I came, and
Yes.
give me a rope, please.
Oddmond, with my rope that you're holding.
Don't you guys have your own rope?
I gave you my rope.
Can someone give me a fucking rope? Why does it matter?
Don't you have an adventurer's pack?
I used the rope.
I mean, you guys can stay here if you want to. I'm just saying.
You
Give him
murdered
the rope.
Orbeck with it.
I swear I'll give you your rope back.
I
I'm not
murdered
trying to
somebody with it.
mooch a rope.
My rope.
I honestly,
I promise to give it back the second.
I promise I will give you your rope back. I don't want your rope.
Alright.
I can fly. I don't need your fucking rope. I gotta be honest.
I give him one rope.
It's my rope. It's my
No,
rope
it's
he's
my
giving
rope.
you.
All right.
It's my rope, damn it.
So
It's my
I'd like to
rope.
fly back up the hatch from whence I came.
Okay.
And can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'd like to fly back up, come out the mouth, pull out the immovable rod, basically, snap it into place.
Yep.
Tie the rope around it.
Okay.
Throw the rope back down the hatch.
I grab the rope immediately and get myself up to a place where I can attach to the inside of the tunnel going back up, and I let go, sticking to the wall.
Yep. It's very dark inside the tunnel.
It's okay. I keep walking.
Well,
pitch black. Okay.
up
So you're
is
walking
up.
up?
Yeah.
Yes, up and out, back out.
I order the slod. Or actually, I'll wait for Jingle. Gax, if you probably shouldn't be next to this.
I'm up. I'm
you're
up.
actually, he's decking out of there. Yeah.
Jingle,
I'm up on the next level.
you want to be here when this happens?
Not particularly.
Up the rope with you
Up
then.
the
It's
rope
your
I go.
last chance. You got 5 seconds. Let's see how fast you climb, sailor.
I climbed the rope.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10.
Ramel, goins,
Jingle.
up the
1,
chain.
2, 10.
Jingle, when I did that, does the screen go black or what happens?
I'm still on the first floor or the third floor screen, the boat
Okay,
screen.
you still see it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
still
am
see
as
that.
well.
Okay. Yep.
They're not for me though. Interestingly,
Right.
I'm
Well,
alone
they-
with
I
the
don't-
slot.
They can't see their character, but they're still looking at the floor.
Got it. Okay. So,
Okay.
open her up, slod.
All right. So it tries to push on the lid of the sarcophagus and tries to pull on it. And after a minute, and by the way, around this time, the locust swarm has finally diminished and gone away over top of Orbex's body.
Shame for Orvex.
Yeah.
But
I may
the
feel
slot
bad later.
does not appear to be able to open the sarcophagus.
I will. Oh wait. Let me look at that sarcophagus one more time. What's this got on the top of it?
So the sarcophagus itself is a pretty small golden sarcophagus, and it has horned rabbits carved into it.
All right. I'll help him open it.
All right. The two of you push and push, and it doesn't budge. It's not even close to budging.
Is there a rabbit on these hieroglyphs? Let me see.
Probably not, because it's his tomb.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking if there's one of these that are not like the others, like maybe that.
Maybe slide the boat out onto the tiles.
All right. Maybe this is something we need to know more about the third floor to open successfully.
Yeah,
I have to
don't
come
know
back
what
up,
to do
come
here.
back up and down to get past the barrier to the tomb.
We can.
We could try.
Right?
Looks like it's something to the east.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
that's all. He told us that there's a hallway with a door that's closed.
With a door that looks similar to one we've seen
Like a
before,
slab that
so
came down. We're trapped in here, basically.
I am
It looks
inferring.
like there's an entrance to the east.
Right. So I am inferring that this is something about the third floor that maybe we can find a way to get open. So I'll shimmy up the rope and advise the slod to do the same.
Okay. All right. The slot. So you and the slot shimmy on
Can
up.
we leave
Me
the
first.
slod, maybe?
Me first, then slod. No, we cannot leave the slod. The slod is to our plans.
And Orvex is just skin and bones. He's done. All right.
Well, I didn't drag Orvex
Ran out of
down
his
there.
9 lives that he had.
He
Orvex.
did. That guy had lived way longer than anyone ever expected. I think we can all agree.
All
I
right,
for one am actually very sad he is
Yeah.
gone.
It sucks, but I mean. it's
Wait a minute. What happened
incredible
to Orvex?
Nobody
saw.
tell Nick.
that Orvex died?
See if he notices. Because you know we're gonna go into a room one time. You're gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, Orvex, what's the deal?"
Like,
So
oh
like,
no, you remember when Orvex was consumed by locusts? Let's definitely do that.
just don't mention it.
In the meantime, do we want to go down the main staircase or do we want to go down the mini staircase?
I think mini staircase, but
Mini staircase.
Yeah, let's check out mini staircase. Slod first, me second, anyone else third.
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay, so you guys are going to the spiral
does
staircase.
the Slod look like he's
Yeah.
bleeding in any way? Like, is he bloody?
He's fine. Don't you worry about Slod.
Asking the DM.
I gotta name him. I need a name for him now.
He doesn't look bloody.
He does not.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Hey, Troy, I want to take the torch that's right there.
Okay, you take it.
Huzzah! We carry on.
Mage hand or normal hand?
No, normal hand. It's a torch. I want it.
Normal hand.
All right, it's yours now.
Thank you.
All right, so do you guys go down the stairs? Like, what are you doing?
Slod first, and then me after Slod. Yeah.
Okay, so and everybody else follows.
Mhm.
All right, give me a second.
I will dub him Slod the Rock Johnson.
Slod the crash test dummy.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. But I want him to feel good about himself before he gets mutilated by my trap I sent him into.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys find yourself at a.
Once there was a young girl.
Oh.
So you guys find yourself at a door.
A
I
door.
also see the rest of us over yonder.
Oh yeah, let me.
Would anyone like to inspect the door?
Can't see it.
Hold on, let me.
There's a door down here. Anyone want to check it out, or should I just have Slod the Rock Johnson open this?
Just have him open it.
Have the Rock do it.
What
There
he's
we
here
have
for.
it, Slod. Pop her open in whatever direction, regardless of the material of which it is made.
All right.
Inward.
Slod the Rock Johnson. And there's a turn order. Great.
Hope Slod is high up on the turn order.
By the way, guys, I could use a short rest at some point. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, me as well.
I'm feeling chipper. I'm good. Slod is fine.
All right, you open the Slod pushes the door open, and the room beyond is dark and dusty. You can see a hulking figure wearing a bucket helmet standing there with one hand on a giant iron lever set into the wall. The south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window, 5 feet wide by 7 feet high, looking down into a room beyond. The window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor.
This is what we saw.
Further down, you see a well-lit room, cylinder tipped onto its side. The figure turns towards you, hearing the door open, and pulls up its chain weapon. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Get him, Slod!
No.
Jingle, bitches.
It's somebody, guys. I don't
A
know.
0 from Hodman Zig. He is out of the
got a
initiative.
You pass out. I'm in faint.
Oh, I've got the vapors.
I have -1. Screw off.
I got the vapors.
The Gaxif, it's your turn, but you currently can't see.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm good. I guess I just kind of, I guess I'm gonna pass because I don't know that anything's happening. So might as well have had a 0.
The Slod waits for Ketchum's.
Can we say he readies an action at least?
Sure.
Why would I ready? I wouldn't ready an action. I'm just walking
Slod.
down some steps.
Slod, not you.
Oh, all right.
Slod.
Yeah.
He waits to hear my commands. Yes.
Yes. Yes, that's fair. That's a fair one. All right. He waits to hear your command.
Okay.
All right, Ketchum.
Attack Slod!
Is there another command that's gonna happen?
I mean, I've got a plan, fellas. Get her.
So I'm gonna say that this is gonna cost you your action to kind of
Slod, update my Instagram status. I mean,
all right.
Get the selfie. No,
All right.
It's gonna cost me my action to do that.
Yeah.
To instruct the Slod. What if I instructed the Slod to just stand next to him and wait for a second? Would that cost me my action?
Yeah, I'm gonna say giving him a command.
Any instruction
is gonna take an action.
Okay, then I don't do that.
Okay.
Because I desperately don't want him to hit this lever, because I hate levers and traps of all
I
kinds.
see no lever. I see the stairs.
Well,
My initiative is 0, which means I was asleep when this happened.
okay, so I will bypass Mr. Johnson. Right? Okay, and then I'll move to the right here. And then hit him
Levers
with
on the other side.
Yep, and then I'll hit him with my psychic attack.
Okay. All right, and remind me, is that a wisdom save?
It is of 16.
Yeah. Well, I remember they don't do very well at this.
Yeah, they don't seem super wise to me.
No.
Yeah, no, they're not wise.
So I think he's stunned now. Correct?
He is stunned until the end of his next turn.
All right.
And if I could at least, with a bonus action, tell the Slod to attack on his next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right, Jingle.
Can I get past him?
Yeah.
Slod.
He's considered a friendly now.
He is friendly.
Ish.
He's also renowned for his charisma throughout the underworld.
Where can I be that I can get like am I gonna have cover if I'm gonna be about here? Probably can't stand here, can I?
You can't stand there, no.
What kind of cover do I have where I am?
You have some nice cover. I mean, you've got.
I mean, what kind does he?
cover.
If I want to range attack for him?
Oh, you would both have about half cover for each other.
You could hop in and hop out if you got movement.
I can't because I'll take an opportunity attack.
No, he's stunned.
Oh, he's stunned. That's right. All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Sorry, that was probably too much
you're
metagame.
fine. No, you're. I'll hop in here.
Yep.
I'll hop in next to him over here,
Mhm.
and I will cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. So this is gonna be at disadvantage. So go ahead and cast it again.
Oh, forget about that.
Goosh.
But
Oh!
it will hit.
Just abuse that
we'll
whole
use the-
mechanic.
And we'll use the damage from the first one.
Okay.
So he takes 14 damage, and he's also there's the next attack has advantage on him.
Yep.
I believe.
Oh,
All
good,
right,
Wasman.
And so, at the end of his turn, does he get a saving throw again, or is he just the stun?
He
is
is
over?
stunned to the end of his next turn, and then he's not stunned anymore.
Okay, so he's no
was
longer
my
stunned
was
now.
my reading of
Yeah.
your what?
Okay,
Well,
so his
what
turn's
I can
over,
do.
but he's now no longer stunned. Oddman Zig.
What's going on down there?
Pew pew.
I guess I presumably hear a commotion, so I take a step to my southeast where I see our whatever that is, froggy monster. I step next to him. I'm going to step through him to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I say, "Oh shit!" And then lightning was a bad thing for them, right? Yeah.
No. It was good. It was
It
a
was
good
good
thing
for them, right? Yeah.
Oh God, no! It was. It was an Iron Man 2 situation.
Yeah, right. So you're at full power. Well, how about that?
I'm going to what is this? What is this one? What is this one here?
How's the slot gain initiative? How's it ahead of me in the turn order on the next go back? That's not okay. Oh no.
It was always ahead of you.
No, it wasn't.
I'm going to use chill
It went
touch.
first.
Oh,
Chill
that's
touch
the
on it.
slot.
I freak out and I hit it for chill touch.
Okay. All right.
I thought the slot was the enemy, not the actual enemy.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
Because the slot looks like an enemy.
I use the remainder of my movement to flee back northeast of our froggy friend.
All right, and as you do so, he's going to attempt to slam you with his chain.
Oh, it hits.
Hits you for 10 damage.
You're having a tough day, Oddman.
Gax, you've definitely heard the commotion at this point.
There's stuff going on, so that's 5, 10.
It's a tough breakfast hour for Oddman.
Oh, sorry. Can I stand here? I guess. Is that a thing? I guess. Can I be there?
Yes, you can.
5, 10.
He's gonna have half cover from there.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of cover.
Half.
This Tomb Guardian, I guess, is what we're dealing with here.
With his hand on an unknown lever. Yes.
His hand's no longer on the lever.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
He's taken an attack posture.
I'm gonna magic missile him at level 4.
Okay.
Which is 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Okay.
Get him.
All right.
That should be 23 guaranteed damage to his face.
Why 23?
Right.
Oh, 11 plus 12? Nice.
Okay. Yep. All right. He takes the damage
to his face.
They hit him and hit his armor and kind of pierce through it, and you can see kind of his gross flesh beneath there. All right. All right, the Gray Slod's turn. And
Mr. Johnson, attack!
So he is going to you see him summon, like hold his hands out in front of him, and he summons a greatsword.
Ah, jeez.
Wow. So glad we didn't fight this guy.
He's gonna slash once the greatsword, then bite at the head of the Tomb Guard, and then slash again with the greatsword.
So cool.
I
love this guy.
Who needs our rogue?
He's got to move down then, right?
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, guys. I'm now gonna be a little bit sad when this guy died.
Boosh, boosh, boosh.
Unfortunately, only the last of the attacks makes an
Oh, wow.
impact.
Don't care. I love him anyway. I love him for trying.
He's growing on me. But I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna hold back on casting AoE spells all over him. So,
All right.
I mean,
Catch 'em.
that's not the point of him.
I know.
All right. So I'm not holding my my warhammer. I'm holding the slot control jewel. So hmm. I will cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do that. Cast at what level 2? Submit.
Okay. Is it just hits him? Like what is this?
Let's see. Let me put it up here. Sorry.
Go into the settings of the spell, and at the bottom
I'm in it. Oh, it's at the bottom.
choose to display description, and then just cast it again so we can see the description.
I'll use
I'm
the
in.
damage from the first one.
I'm in the gear.
Yeah. So scroll to the bottom,
Yeah.
and where it says include spell description in attack.
That's not a. Oh wait, include spell district in off. Right. Okay.
So move that to on, and then just cast it again.
And then just cast again. And we'll use the damage. Okay. Cool. All right. So. Thank you for that.
All right. Okay.
That sounds my turn.
Sucks to be engulfed in ghostly flames. Like
It's not great, especially if you're trying to shape whatever.
All right, let me just mark this guy to remember that.
How bloody is he?
He's got to be in rough shape. I would never have done that if I had a weapon in my hand, but I'm not letting go of the slot jewel. That could make this very difficult for us.
All right, Jingle.
Jingle's kind of whacking with his mace.
All right. That does hit.
For both?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be 16, right?
Yeah.
You rolled a 6 on your 1d6 and an 8 on your 1d8. Not bad.
Boom.
You should get 2 attacks.
So the thunder seems to have taken a lot of effect, but but your bludgeoning, like you hit him, and like the armor is just too thick. It doesn't seem to take any damage from the bludgeoning, but the thunder damage does get in there.
Do you not get 2 attacks at level 5?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Clerics, their end game DPS is spells. They have the most damaging spells.
Why would I get that at 5? I get my destroy undead.
No, attacking classes often get second attack at level 5, but that's not your game.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't
your
mean to-
magic.
I don't want to derail this. I was just wondering.
Let's talk about it later, though. I love to talk about D&D classes and their
I do
various
too.
strengths.
All
No,
right.
I'm a Tempest. No, I can't.
Gotcha. It's based on your type. Okay.
It's probably based on the actual domain that you're doing.
Check out some cleric spells. They're like world enders.
They're great.
There's
All right.
some fun ones.
The Tomb Guardian's going to turn towards you, Jingle. As you finish your attack, he's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Hi, hi, har. Yar, you hit. Oh, ow.
So a total of 17 damage there.
Yes, it is.
And that's all he's going to do. Oddman Zig, you're up.
I'm going to move southwest by 1. And I'm going to use True Strike against our meat bot there. Boom!
Okay. All right. Oh, and actually, I forgot to do the damage from your attack, Ketchum, on the Guardian's turn.
At the end of its turn, yeah, because it ended its turn there.
So he gets a Constitution save first.
Right.
He does not make it.
So he gets the full 1 point that you rolled on both of them.
I think you roll it for each time.
So do I roll 2d10 now?
Yeah.
Sweet. It's a really good spell, actually.
It is.
All
If
right.
you-
We once had a party member who had it.
Once. And then
Once.
the
It
long
was a long
distance
time ago.
Yeah. All right. He takes the damage.
pass.
All right. Sorry, Admin Zig. You cast your true strike. Is there anything else you're doing?
I mean, that's my action. So I'm gonna hang out here and look on.
Okay. All right. Gaxif.
You can just watch to see what Slod the Rock Johnson does to him if you want to, I think. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, he's how much cover does he have there? I mean, a lot, right?
Half.
I'll cast Ray of Frost on him just to. Oh, that should get through the cover, I guess.
I would imagine. A 28. Jesus. That's about. Wow. That is an endgame attack roll, my friend.
All right. And you can see his armor frost over a bit, and it becomes a little harder for him to move.
Okay.
And our friend
Like he
here,
was moving.
our friend here will he'll just go with the multi attack again, and
Could he raise one reptilian non-eyebrow right before he does this?
Yes, sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thank you.
If you smell.
What the slot is cooking? It's entrails.
All right, and yeah, he
Whoa.
just hacked the teeth, and that thing is gone.
Those are great rolls. Jesus.
I love this thing. I want to keep it forever. I really do.
Oddman is
I'm
hurting,
thinking
man.
I'm thinking about healing it.
No. Heal Oddman. Don't heal that thing.
I didn't say I was gonna. I just said I was thinking about it.
All right, so you guys find yourselves within that control left, and then down below you, kind of in the center on the southern wall here, you're looking through a window down into a hallway, a stone hallway, and then at the bottom of that hallway is a hole in the ground. That hole leads into a room below that looks to be some sort of cylinder. To your east, you see a small 3-foot tall crawl space.
Should we try to pull?
Get little
the
man
lever?
over here.
Should we try to pull the lever and see what it does to the room below?
This is why we keep a halfling in the party. Get him over here.
Oh, sure. Yep, that checks out.
Although Ketchum, you might be able to fit.
Oh, what, into the tunnel? No, I don't go into those anymore. I had a bad experience about 8 hours ago.
Maybe this is a good place to take a short breather.
Actually, I would like to go to the bathroom if no one minds. I'll be
I
right
just
back.
did. You slacked.
I was taking my turns. I have
That-
to. It's not just me. I'm responsible anymore. It's Slot the Rock Johnson that I have to worry about.
Was it right? Oh, jeez.
God, I love this game.
I love how we insight into Hiller's bedroom. Like, that's clearly his bed right there.
Well, the other night, I think he ended up at the end of the night. I think he ended up in bed.
Hey, Jingle, who can you see in video right now?
I only see Troy and Meryl.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see you.
I'm
Yeah,
not on video
and-
tonight. I'm not on video.
I have
don't see
everybody.
Andrew.
I have everybody except Andy.
I usually like if I'm on Chrome, I think I see more people typically.
I only
Yeah,
get
I'm
Troy
on
if
right
I
now.
don't broadcast my own video. I'm finding out.
I typically get everybody on Chrome, especially when I'm broadcasting.
Mm.
And that way the viewers, they either can see me or Troy, and I know they'd rather see me, so I go with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hillers,
I've
can
gone
you
back to
reconnect
Firefox.
your camera? See if, maybe I could see you.
Sure. Now
Yeah.
I've been seeing a couple people the whole time. Sorry, but yeah, I'll
Yeah, Jax,
absolutely.
if you just hit refresh on yours, what happens? Does it try to reconnect
Nothing.
us?
Like, I'll lose you if I do that.
Okay. So
I can only see me and you right now. Hey, there's Hillers.
There
I
you
can see
are.
Hillers. I can see Hillers now.
Hey,
Okay.
all right.
okay.
Lucky you.
Look at you with the
I'm gonna
facial
hit
hair.
refresh on mine. Who-
This
who
is
can see me right
day
now?
6
I
and a
can see you,
half
Andrew.
of the shutdown beard.
What beard? I see a
Oh.
mustache.
Well, it's 6 and a half, Merrill. You gotta give it a minute.
This is day 6.5 of my beard, Hillers. I just want you to know that. So.
Yeah, we all know you're from an earlier time in human evolution.
Okay. I see Jingle as a black box. I see everybody else. I'm gonna hit reconnect on mine, okay?
Oh no.
Oh no, don't do it.
You sure?
I tell you though, when I
No,
shave
you're
it
not
off,
going to see
I'll
Jingle
definitely.
because Jingle's not sharing video.
No, I have everybody but me at the moment.
I'll tell you what though, Mike. When I shave it off, when it grows to its full potential, which might be great because God knows how long the shutdown's gonna last. I'm gonna do like first the Lemmy,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna let the mustache go into the sideburn, right? And then I'm just gonna do mustache, and the mustache will be first full.
You're the only
and
guy
then
I've ever seen who shaves
70.
with a razor with no shaving cream. Like it's
What? No, you do that in the shower, buddy.
no, he does it at the sink.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I'll trim around the
I
edges sometimes.
I just don't shave.
No.
I mean, like that's what I'll do for like my neck and.
Yeah.
No, for neck is fine, but Hillers does face, like no shaving cream. He just
I go to the river and I shave with the smooth stone because sharp stones are for unmen.
Ooh, I'll tell you what. If you guys are part of that Dollar Shave Club, that shave butter is amazing.
I've heard
I'm
it's
not
really
using
good,
any
actually.
fucking
Yeah.
butter. I'm not paying for any butter. I've been using my smooth stone for many years
He's
now.
been using country crock on his face for years.
Country crock. All right. Let's get
I
back to the
can't
game
believe
here.
it's not shaving cream. Okay, so we're
Fantastic.
fantasy heroes, everyone. We're fantasy
There you
heroes.
go. Fantasy heroes.
With a pet, Slod the Rock Johnson. Now, one thing I would like to do, Troy, is to divine sense, like out the, and I hope that. How far down was the tunnel? That you said.
So yeah, this window looks down into a hallway. You're looking
How
through
far
the
down?
wall of the hallway. The hallway's like right there below you. So
So
you're
like
basically-
interrogation room window.
yeah, but
Okay.
and then there's a hole in the bottom of that hallway that leads down into a separate room that you can see into.
What do you mean a hole in the bottom of the hallway?
It's like
Like
a
a
hole in the
hole.
bottom of the sea.
That's exactly what it's like.
Like there's not actually a hallway. There's no floor.
There's a hole.
There is-
There's a hole. A hole at
There
the bottom of
there
the
is a
sea.
hallway. There's a hallway horizontal to where you guys are. So here, I can actually I think do a little bit more.
It runs parallel to this hallway.
Is there a
So-
log with any bumps on it? And
Yo, so
Let me bring you in here.
Troy, as a total aside, I don't think I understood what happened with True Strike there.
You basically powered up your next turn, which you didn't have because
Which never
but
came.
it's supposed to grant me a brief insight into the turn.
Right, that insight is what gives you advantage on the next.
on your next turn.
Okay, but it doesn't reveal anything. Like
It just gives you
Uh,
advantage
like
on your
what
next
they're
turn.
weak against. I thought that's what that was about.
I see.
Oh, I got you.
I could have told you something. They don't like fire. There you go.
There you go. Fine. Good enough. Thank you.
But it might not. You might not realize that till your next turn, I guess.
Correct.
You can't do anything with that information.
So like it wouldn't inform us
so
is the thing.
And actually, I mean, no, never mind. I'm not gonna hey teacher this. No, that's fine.
All right. So I think you guys can kind of see this now, right? Let's see. Yeah. So like
Gaxif
right there,
probably can.
One tile below Gaxif is so there is a tunnel through here, right? Okay.
And that's below us?
You can see the line that
Very
I'm drawing,
slightly.
right?
Yeah.
Can you see the line that I'm drawing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that line represents a hallway going in that direction. Okay. And Jingle can see some of that hallway.
I can.
Right below Gaxif is the end of the hallway.
Somebody else can move in there if they want to.
The hallway
Right.
ends, and at the end of the hallway, right below the window that's looking through the wall of the hallway that you have access to, you see there's a hole in the floor of that hallway. And the hole of the floor of that hallway is looking down into a room here.
Further down.
Like further down.
Wow. This place. I hate it.
You guys want to can we short rest here?
This was that lever.
Yes, that's the lever.
Pull it. See what happens.
Can we short rest first, maybe?
Before we pull... No, this is clearly meant to be a trap for what's ever in this hallway. So let's see what it does.
Okay.
Pull the lever.
All right. You pull the lever,
Pull the lever.
chunk, and you can hear some gears grinding beneath you.
And Gaxif dies.
And somebody's looking out the window.
Well, yeah, at least three of us are looking out the window.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be watching out the window.
So nothing happens in the hallway, but then what you do see, the room below, the drum-shaped room, starts to turn. And as it starts to turn, the hole in the floor is covered up with stone. And so you can no longer see into the room below.
That's probably good for us, I want to say. Right?
So it was the opening that's turning or the room that's turning?
It's the room that was turning. The
The
room
room
below.
was turning like one of those carnival rides.
The opening
that
just gives you a
everyone
view.
Throws up on. Yeah. And then the door shifted.
Can I inspect to see if there's any way through this window other than breaking it, which, is obviously a way through it, but...
Yeah, make an investigation roll. So as you feel around it, you notice that this window is not actually a window. It's not made of glass. You feel it, and it feels like it's stone.
Oh, it's magic.
Hmm.
It's a magic TV.
Ooh. So we might not be looking at what we think we're looking at.
My guess, given what we saw in the pool with the one lever leading to a bunch of gears, is that we're seeing that puzzle, right? Controlled by a guardian, which it was until very recently.
So we also, for what it's worth, know that these guardians are controlling all. You can find them and get rid of them.
Right. So we have three options to my mind regarding this particular trap. One, leave it as it is. Stone is closed. I'm sure we can walk right over it. Let's consider the trap disarmed. Two, flip the switch again. Open the hole back up again. Then we know where it is. We know what it does. We just go right past. Three, leave someone or something here to flip the switch once we get there.
Well,
As far as I see it, those are the only three things that we could possibly do regarding this switch.
yeah, regarding the switch, yes, but I think I feel like the obvious option is to just leave the switch as it is right now. We don't need to go through the window or anything like that. But the other thing is there's this little tube to our east.
Yeah, head down that tube. That sounds great, man.
Well, I feel
Thank you
like
for volunteering.
we could all fit through that. I mean, if it's 3 feet wide, anybody could fit through it, right?
Well, no, it's
3 feet
very
tall.
cramped. Very
It's 3
cramped.
feet wide, 3 feet tall. It's a crawl.
So
way.
covered.
Hi,
in armor.
Jingle's a very wide-shouldered,
I'm so covered in armor here.
strapping young.
You're such a nimble little fella yourself.
3 feet.
Maybe.
You're bigger than you're 3 feet wide.
I'm a brick
At
shit house
least
of a man.
very blocky.
Working a boat gives you very broad shoulders.
You think you get an armor class of 21 by being 2 feet
Look,
wide?
I'm not
Nah.
going through there by myself, so if you guys don't want to go, then we'll go back up. That's fine.
All right. Well, so
Could I fit through there?
You could. You'd be crawling on your hands and knees.
Fuck it. I'll crawl.
It's a
through
3-foot
there.
pool.
Oh, wait.
If you're in a 3-foot pool, can you get on your hands and knees and go underwater?
No. I'm
Yes.
never going underwater again.
I will go through. Before I go, so I feel. What happened to my?
But regarding the switch, are we going to leave it or leave it as it was and then just dodge the hole?
My vote is leave the switch as it is.
As is?
We can always come back.
Oh boy.
Well, because my fear is if we leave it as is,
If everybody wants it, you can take.
we don't know
healing.
when it's coming because it'll just be another brick in the wall, so to speak. Right. But whereas if it's a hole with a circular tunnel underneath it, we definitely know what it is when we see it.
Oh, you healed us all
If
for
we see
18?
it.
Yeah, whoever wants it gets 18.
Nice.
Oddman wants it.
Hillers, I'm kind of with you, but I still think we leave it.
What was that? What did I want?
You get
18
healing.
extra hit points.
Oh fuck yes, I want.
You can hear the gears still turning, so you can feel the vibrations of that room
Oh, it's still
below
going.
you, still going.
So is it like turning and then like slowly like a timer returning back to where it was?
No, the lever is staying in this
It's
position that you
lodged.
put it.
All right, let's leave it. Let's leave it.
It's not necessarily lodged. You might be able to move it again.
Like, if
but-
there's gears going, let's listen for gears as we go.
By the way,
yes?
do I need to declare that I got my immovable rod back after everybody crawled up that rope?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You were flying around. You were zipping around
No.
all over Helion.
It's gone. Bye.
Now it's gone. You lost. Just like poor Orvex. It's
No,
lost. its
please
stuff.
no.
Everything you love is gone.
Please, no.
That would suck. Oh, I forgot it upstairs.
That rod's so great. Fuck. I leave that shit
Yeah.
everywhere.
You'd have to cast it again and fly up there and go grab it. Which we might have to do. A lot of these puzzles seem recursive. But
Yeah. Anyway.
Jingle, you said you were going down this pipe?
I'll go with him.
But the other option is we don't go through the pipe. We go back up and then we just go down the normal stairs.
No,
I'm
we're
fine
down
by
here.
that
Let's
too.
get in
I'm
the
fine
pipe.
by that too.
Let's get in the pipe.
All right.
This is a secret room. We'll learn secret
Can the
things.
frog can Glad the Rock Johnson crawl through this thing?
He cannot fit.
No, Slod the Rock is busy, and Jingle already said he'd go first. So, up you
Glad the
go.
Rock cannot follow us through this thing.
Well, that's fine. I don't know if I'm going to follow Jingle through this thing. We're going to find out what he finds at the end of his pipe. Head on there, Jingle.
I will go first.
Okay, and then who else is going?
I'll move up a little.
I'll sneak in behind him at one
I'll-
block,
I'll
one
move you
block
through here.
behind.
Well,
Yeah.
if
Okay.
Ketchum's going, I'm going too, because I'm not staying here with this fucking frog. I'll tell you that.
One block behind. Slot is fine. No, but
Not if he can't
see
see
what I'm
your
saying?
gem, he's not.
I want a 5-foot space in between me and Jingle.
Oddman, you should come too, because don't stay with that thing. It will kill you.
Slot
Yeah,
is-
once he doesn't see that crystal, man, you're dead.
I bet
he goes
Slod
crazy
loves
again.
you.
Why are we
probably
leaving
loves
him here? Can somebody explain that to me?
I don't know.
He's too big to fit into the tunnel.
We should just go back up and go down the normal steps.
All right, if this is what it's going to be, then yeah, we'll just go up the steps.
Okay.
Yeah, well, now I'm curious.
Fuck you, for real. We're going in this tunnel. All right, fine. I'm gonna flow in the tunnel last after these.
You can get in before me if you're
My
worried
vote,
about
my vote would be
my
to
friend,
go
Mr.
back.
Johnson.
My vote would be to go back up the spiral steps.
Just
This
go
is
back this.
information. This is a secret room
No, it's
with
not.
secret information.
And go back
It obviously
out.
is.
I will tell. I will ask that everybody stays back. I'll report back what I
All
found.
right, you know what? Fine. I will go first. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm going first.
All right, Jingle and Oddman Zig, are you both going?
I'm going.
I love
first,
every part of this.
Jingle's already in the tube, so it's
Jingle,
pretty
get
tough
out
for
of
you to go
my fucking way.
Ah, my ass is already in the way.
Here,
All right.
I'll move you. I'll move
I
you.
love
Okay.
that you're
It's
now
a weird,
fighting to
like,
find your way
middle
through
of
the
the-
tube.
Yeah, I know. Let me move
I'm
you.
staying outside the tube now. I think that's hysterical.
All right,
I'm
I'm
not
going.
going.
I see a bend up ahead. I'm going around the bend.
I'm staying away
Alright.
from the frog.
So who? Just don't move anybody. Who's going with the Ketchum? Are you? So Ketchum, you're staying in the room in the.
I'm gonna
lever
stay,
room?
and I'm actually gonna hang out near Slod the Rock Johnson and just like
Pal around.
do some small talk. Yeah, a little water cooler discussion.
All right.
I mean,
Take a
to the
short- take a
extent
short
one
rest.
can with head bobs, signaling yes or no.
Okay. All right.
And I
So,
don't need a short rest because I haven't lost any hit points.
Can we
So
short
the other
rest at some
two-
point?
You could now if you wanted to. Hang out with me and Slod. It only
All
takes
right.
an hour.
So Jingle and Oddman Zig, you guys
your
walk
friends
into
live that long.
into a small room, and you find a golden skull resting on a pedestal in the middle of this small dusty room.
When is that? If
I
we're
go
going
grab
back?
it.
No.
I
Whoa!
attempt to grab it as well.
Whoa! Escalation!
All right.
So
let's,
glad I didn't go through that tube.
Oh my god! Me and
Both-
Slot are very happy out here.
Both of you roll initiative, and the higher initiative.
Oh no!
Oh!
All right.
Oh! Jingle bitches!
You snatch it, and pretty much as soon as you grab it, it yanks free of your hands
And eats your
starts
face.
to float. And its its mouth
This is
open,
so bad.
and it says, "Oh hey, good to see you, Hey, what are you guys up to? Hey, I'm Yaka."
What's the deal with peanuts on airplanes? I mean, what's
my
the
friend
deal?
Osmond over here.
Oh hey, Adam, hey, but who are you? And he kind of
I mean-
is pointing at you, Jingle.
Why do cars park on driveways and drive on parkways? I just don't get it.
Oh, you don't need to worry about who I am, young lad. It's this Osmond you want to be talking to.
No. You look like a fine chum. Hey, I want to hang out with you. I'm gonna come with you, okay?
No, we don't. I don't need that. Jingle doesn't. Jingle already has a pet. I don't need any talking skulls.
Can we all
yeah.
appreciate our DM's fourth voice, by the way?
It's pretty good. Yeah. Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Inspiration.
That dead parrot. Well, that's fine. He doesn't look like he'll be talkative. I'll come with you.
Hi, do you ever stop talking?
Yeah, sure. I haven't talked in like 100 years, so I got a little bit pent up right now. Where are we going?
Where were you? Where were you last in 100 years ago?
Oh, I don't know. I think there's somewhere in this tomb. It's tough to remember, but I've been here for a while, and I'm ready to move on and let's see some new things. Let's go.
I don't think we're gonna be going anywhere together. You little skull, you annoy me.
No, yeah, that's fine. I've heard that before. All right, let's
I've heard that before.
let's get going.
Is this your Gilbert Gottfried impression?
No, that's nothing like Gilbert Gottfried. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Come on!
I've heard that before.
No, that's not the same. He's just very active.
I will attempt to grab him.
Don't slam his voice. What if
Okay.
he never does a fifth
Yeah.
voice?
All right, you grab him.
I'm talking about the skull being basically like a
and
Gilbert
put him
Gottfried.
back on the pedestal.
All right, you put it back on, and it just hovers up and says, "I've been there long enough. Let's go. You want to go back down the tube, or there's a door over there? Let's
Hey,
go."
how does one shut you up?
Well, I don't know. I suppose you could take me to Asararak. He probably could do it, but I don't know. Short of that, I don't know. Let's just hang out.
Maybe don't do that.
How did you find your way into this tomb? Who exactly are you? Who am I talking to?
My name's Yaka. I used to be an entertainer for the folks over in Omu, but things didn't go too well, and they all died in the tomb, and over time I've just met some folks and learned some new languages and made some friends and pals and chums, and oh man, I'm so excited to hang out with you.
How did you find your way onto this pedestal?
Oh, I don't know. Asararak put me here, I guess. But, I couldn't really do much. Couldn't really move. And then you touched me, and now I can. So thank you for that. Let's get going.
I think it's time for you to find your own way.
I love this.
All right, I'll find my own way right next to you. Let's go.
I love this
Can't get rid of you were desperate to grab him, and now this is what you got.
Congrats for winning the initiative roll.
Lucky you, man. I'm so happy you got that.
A new friend.
My friend is so much better. Well, he's not a friend, much as a slave.
So what do you know? What do you know about these here tombs?
Oh, I know everything about this tomb. Yeah. I'm excited to tell you all about it. There's a door right there up those steps. I can tell you that. And there's a tunnel right over there.
Where does the door? Where does that door lead?
Oh, it goes into the tomb.
We're in the tomb.
Right up some steps.
Yep. Team, you're an astute one. I'm glad I'm hanging out with you.
Do you know where Asararak is within these tombs?
Absolutely. Oh, sure do.
It's gold, Jerry. Gold.
Go!
All right, you know what? I said I think we got some questions for you. I'll bring you back to the group. And I'll try to bring everybody back together.
Fantastic. Yep. Me and Jingle, best friends. Go introduce me to the other loser.
Me and Jingle, best friend.
I'm gonna fucking end up smashing the skull. Makes me feel bad. He's so peppy.
I hate him so much, and I know that eventually probably gonna turn on us and turn into some Helmbees.
This is great. This is fantastic.
Oh my god.
So I will bring him back to the group for some additional
go up the
questions.
stairs. Check out the rest of
All right. So you guys come back,
man.
and you see this golden skull float through the tunnel, and he comes
Why
out.
would we come back? Hang on.
Because I want to introduce everybody.
No, but
You don't have to come back.
So that's what Jingle did. Osmond, what did you do?
Well, I mean, I'm standing alone in the room and pretty quiet.
And faced with that conundrum, you.
Hello.
I mean, I didn't realize. I thought everyone else was coming with us.
Where did you guys go?
Well, my new best friend can't.
Everybody go.
My new best friend.
We don't know so much.
My new best friend can't fit in the tunnel, so.
All right, fine. I will go back. Troy, I will allow you to move my token.
All right.
So that I don't budge it
Watch,
up.
there was a dungeon killing treasure right behind the next door of what
All right,
you guys just did there.
So Jingle, you both of you get back, and Ketchum, you see this golden skull floating through the tunnel, and he comes out and he goes, "Oh, hey, you're a short one, guy. Oh, hey, I'm Jingle's friend. What's your name?"
What the fuck is that?
Hi, he's your new friend, Ketchum. Let me introduce you to Ketchum, young old gold skull.
Yeah, Yaka.
Or Yaka.
Don't worry, we'll be together a long, long time. You'll remember it eventually.
You keep it away from me, I'll smash it with my mace. Flying Skull's got no truck with
Go tell
I'd like
Ketchum about your
to
life
suggest
story.
you don't smash it with your mace. If you do, then we lose control of the giant frogman.
The skull sees you, Gaxif, and goes, "Oh, another short one. Oh, Are you his wife?
No, I mean we can't all be as tall as you, Mister Flying Skull Guy. You know, we're not. We don't all have the height that you have.
He also taunts. That's
He kind of floats higher up and says, "Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can be as tall as I want."
So I'd like to introduce your friend.
Sure you can, buddy. Sure you can.
He's a bag of laughs.
Mm.
I hate this thing so much.
Hey, where the hell are we? What are you doing here as a flying comedian skull?
We're in the tomb.
Yeah, we know
That's
that.
Rarak's tomb. Don't you know anything?
You know, we know that. Why are you here?
Hey, Jingle, why do you hang out with these dummies? You and me, let's go on our own. We don't need these losers.
We need to know why you're here before we decide if you're even worthwhile keeping around. If you don't give us the right answers, we'll smash you on the spot.
Oh, okay. I'll give you all the answers. I know everything about this tomb.
So why are you here? We go back to that question.
That's a great question. I don't know that, but I know all this tomb.
You don't know why you're here.
Well, you know, I used to entertain the folks over in Omu, and you don't know, they didn't like me for some reason, and then I ended up dead, and then I thought it'd be funny to put me down here and hang out with you guys. So hello, hey, I'm here. Here I am.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna shut him up. All right, I'd like to try to tie him shut, kind of try to catch him with a rope, maybe around him.
I need that rope back, by the way.
Okay.
I need that rope back. Somebody borrow the rope. I need it back.
I give you your rope back. That's fine.
It's my rope.
I don't care. I got it from Zig. I give it back to Zig.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jingle, you try to catch them and like tie them together.
Tie him up, throw him in a little bit of a sack. Want to shut him up, shut his mouth, shut him up, close him up.
So he flies around, tries to get away. So go ahead and make a acrobatics check. All right. So he dodges out of the way. He goes, hey, that's kinky. I might be into it, but I don't know.
Troy,
Hey,
I'd like to do my psychic attack on the skull.
All right.
Wisdom save 16.
Okay. It does not seem to take effect.
So you said you entertain people. What was your act? Would you tell jokes? What was your deal?
Yeah, funny man.
I just call it like I see it and just let them know the way of the world, right? Because everybody needs somebody to kind of let them know some smart ideas. I got smart ideas all the time. Let's go do some things. I'll tell you some
smart ideas ended up turning you into a golden skull.
Sure did. Gold. What's your skull like? But it's not gold.
I hope not to figure it out.
Got you there.
Here's what we're doing. We're descending down this tomb to find Asarak and to kill him. How's that smart idea sound to you?
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go. As long as Jingle's going, I'm going where Jingle goes.
I'd like to tell the skull and be like, good news, friend. It's probably been many, many years since you've been down here. I am a magician of a new era, and I think I could restore your body to you.
Oh,
Good
fantastic.
News. Yep, all you need to do is just, however, unfortunately, I do need to be in contact with I'll need you to float down to where I'm at.
Sure thing, I'll do that, and then Jingle and I can have even more fun together. I'll have legs and arms and everything.
That
Great.
sounds
it'll be a blast.
All right.
So
he
does he
flies
do
down
that?
and gets a little closer to you.
Yeah, I just snag the shit out of him and then hand him to Jingle.
All right, you snag him. He tries to pull away.
I'd like to jump and try to tie him up while he has him.
All right, you jump and you grab him. How are you going to tie up a skull?
Oh, you go kind of like through the jawbone, up through the back, maybe back through the mouth again, back
vertically,
around.
And then horizontally.
Or you just fucking smash it with a club.
Well,
Okay,
no. I mean, it's here for a reason, maybe.
All right,
as long as we can shut it up.
You tie it up, and he goes, it's kind of like my armor, right? Like I'm an adventurer. I see you got.
I'd like
exactly
to
like that.
throw him into a burlap sack, wrap it tight, and throw him in my path.
All right. I
Guys,
got a helmet now. This is cool. I love it. Jimbo, you got great ideas.
We can't have something this loud rolling with us through the Tomb of the Nine Gods. I gotta be honest.
Well,
this cannot happen.
Let's give it a minute. It's like things seem to have sometimes reasons around here. Sometimes you get drowned in wine for no reason, but sometimes there is a reason for things that we just don't know. So maybe, yeah. Let's. I'll say we keep it around for a minute.
Sometimes lessons don't touch gold skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I need that
Oh
shit.
no! I touched it. Oh, why?
I'm glad you fought me for that one.
Oh no! Yeah, sometimes the lesson is don't be the first to snatch at unknown objects in the tomb of death.
So from the burlap sack, you hear, "Hey, Short Ace, take us up the steps. Let's get going. Time is wasting."
Okay, so it is midnight tonight.
Yeah.
Right now.
So we'll wrap up
roughly.
here.
Yeah. So it's up. Just wanted to. I'm not
No,
to
I
say
think
let's stop or don't. Like, I'm obviously not working tomorrow, so I don't care if we go another 3
Well,
hours.
what I would say is, why don't we spend a few minutes talking about the general strategy? What do you guys want to do next? That way, that'll help me prepare.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask a question. This square to my south, while I understand is around a little bit of a wall, is it possible to get there without whatever this is? Like, what is this?
No, it's not around a wall at all, right? It's you're seeing this whole thing through a video screen, essentially, like a static wall camera. Yes. Or no?
It appears, from what you can tell, it looks like it's an enchantment that made part of the wall clear.
Okay.
So it's like a window, but it's not made out of glass. It's not breakable. It's the stone wall. That stone wall is looking into this hallway. It goes in that direction, but you see no means of getting
so we
into that hallway.
can't get there from here.
You do not see any means of doing so.
It seems to be a
so
level
the only
4
way out
thing.
of this room is through that tiny tunnel, or we go back up the stairs.
As far as you can tell, yes.
Okay.
And then down the main set. Right.
That's one of your options, yeah.
Or, I mean, was there not in the room where you found Fozzie Bear, like another door leading
Fozzie Bear.
out?
Well,
There's a door in there, yes.
There is a stairs up a half step, but like you can't get your froggy monster through there, so why bother?
Well, I'll just tell him to wait for me, and then.
Well, so I mean, we could go back up a level and then down the main stairs. I'm sure that's a thing.
Of course we could, but this is the one that was secret. So it's like if there's something spoilery,
doesn't always mean better. It just means a different.
Correct, but it might already. This window, I feel like, has given us 1 point of information about the next level down.
Sure.
And so it's possible that whatever's through the pipe and out the door has some other future level.
To me, I feel like we've gained all that information now, and so let's go back up and let's work our way back into the main hallway and let's work our way down. Now that we have the information, down the secret hallways or whatever that have gotten us as far as we feel like we can probably go at this point.
So there's no interest in the door on the other end of the pipe past Fozzie Bear.
Not if we can't get your Froghemoth through it.
Yeah,
if we can't get the Froghemoth, then no.
I love him so much. I don't even want to kill him anymore. I think he's so great. And I just...
this is going to end poorly, right? This is going to end very badly.
We don't only need to use him for traps. He's been so useful.
This is like watching Breaking Bad. Like, there's no way this ends well. It's not going to happen.
I mean, no. It's probably not what that is. It's probably something better. Where he becomes our friend and maybe our champion. We don't know. He has so many attacks.
Yeah, no. He'll become our champion, and then he will die. And then he'll go to a farm upstate, and he'll be great, and he'll chase bunnies.
He goes to a farm upstate. I mean, that is his original purpose, but I'm getting attached, fellas. He did a lot of good for us today. Okay, let's not. Let's put it in the good ledger for old Sloth the Rock Johnson. At first he seems distasteful.
Did you not swing your mace?
And then later,
didn't you swing your mace at the bats that came at us?
I killed those bats with my mace.
If you did, then that means you dropped the Froghemoth orb.
No, I dropped my shield.
Yeah, either way, you didn't clarify at all what you did there. Because you said you were carrying a shield in one hand and the orb in the other, and then you said, I swing my hammer at the bats.
Shame you didn't mention it at the time. Now I clarify for you later.
Yeah, I know. How nice for you.
Which is exactly what I would have done at the time, to be honest. I mean, they're bats.
Sure.
I also cast.
This is why I'm a little nervous about you controlling a giant, frog killing thing that we have.
I think we've just proven beyond all doubt that my tactics were in mind at all times. I just told you what would have happened.
Yeah, definitely, we proved that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that was.
I'm not the most reckless.